Smarty, what is Smarty?
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Or are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be their trends real?
Characters.
Where are the characters, Achis?
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rant will kidnap the ball boy, and Rant will be the guy who like, the champion. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to?
This is one of my favorite moments on this stream. When they found a way to write a bigger message on the name.
Well, we're here, we're live, we're here. Hokage looking like a sailor man from an anime cartoon. So let me see what's going to be in the show. So guys, we're going to talk about the 7-piece. We're going to be talking about Barca. And should Real Madrid be very afraid? The Spanish Elmo is on 2 goals. Mbappe, Messi's legal custodian, is on 0 goals. We're going to have a Barca discussion. We're going to have a Flick discussion. And do we need some apologies from several people who said Barca had no chance of winning this league title? We shall also head over to the Premier League. Is it over? What's the point of even having the EPL? And how badly could Erling Haaland completely adopt and destroy and disrespect Winston Churchill's Invitational? We're going to head over to Germany. Those guys, they finally lost. Thank goodness. Leipzig, throw up. Shout out to Openda. Shout out to Leverkusen. Leverkusen finally lost. So, is this the end of Leverkusen? Will they finally be a normal team? Or is this just a little blip? How much do you think this loss will affect Leverkusen? And will we go back to regular settings with the Bayern League and the Bundesliga? And this both ties in. We head over to Italy. Lukaku scored. Scored in his debut. Yes, it also gets defended. Yes, it will get 10 men. But the narrative still says Lukaku scored in his debut, led the comeback for Napoli. Osimhen no longer has a number 9 jersey. That is Lukaku's jersey. And Osimhen now has to find the club. Because if he doesn't sign to Saudi by Monday, what happens? And we're going to have a real discussion. Because I was looking at some Nigerian channels. Let's have a real discussion. Was Osimhen lowballed? Or are you not worth how much he was asking for? We're going to have that big discussion. So guys, lots of stuff to get into. So remember guys, feel free to like that vid, hit that like button, and subscribe. Remember, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you wish to add into this show, please feel free to send in a super chat. Remember, your super chats and your Dubinsky, yes, helps keep this channel alive, and my OnlyFans subscription to Rachel, Francesca, Jimenez, Aina, Angel, and Vanessa Blue. So let's
Do you have to do this every week?
That's messed up. That's messed up.
You know I'm in here. Why?
Sebastian, okay, you know what? I will not do that again. That's the last time I'll do that.
You should unsubscribe.
Your Dubinskis helped me to save the kids in the orphanage and stuff, so.
Okay, at first that didn't sound right, but okay.
Orphanage. Okay, the money you subscribe helps.
Money. The money is going.
I do what you do. Okay, look, the money you subscribe
goes
towards trying to make this place a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and for the entire human race. There are people dying, and they never enough, but the living say they never. Look, Whitney Houston.
Your singing is garbage.
heal the world, save it a better place. No, hell, make it. Sorry. Okay, let's go. So, first thing, right? So, guys, let's talk about these dudes, man. So, several people.
Ricardo, that's wild.
I'm not even going to pull it up. Wait, Ricardo, you're saving your one match ban. So they even try to come into this damn show. You're still saving your one match ban for what you said about Pele. So, so my thing here is this. So, we are going to talk about Barca, and we are going to talk about the 7-piece. There are several people. Okay. I just saw it.
They said it was
okay. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised. No match not here.
So
no match not here.
That's why he was red carded. So there are several people who, for whatever reason, they don't really give Barca a chance. A lot of very foolish people. I was not one of those people. I was one of those guys that said that Barca were one of the favorites to win La Liga this season and stuff, and a lot of people didn't really believe me. So that was one of my key takes. It's early. It's really early. There's a long way to go. But the way things are going, Hansi Flick has his guys playing very well. They look cohesive. They're doing good. Like, I think when you knew that it was a step forward was the Rayo Vallecano game. Before even the 7-piece, they never won this since 2018. That includes Leo Messi as well. So the fact that they actually won and they played the no one at 2018 showed that, okay, it's something different. Then they follow that by dropping a 7-piece. Valladolid are going to be inducted on Monday, 100%. We get that. But that same team, Real Madrid beats 3-0 and only scored in the second half. This same team, Barca beat them 7-0 and it could have and should have been more. So at this moment in time, things can change, things will change. The beauty about this season is things ebb and flow. But at this moment in time, Barca are considerably better than Real Madrid as a team. And I'm shocked that I never thought that at any point in this season, Barca would be this much better than Real, based on just how ridiculously talented Real Madrid are and how, guys, we're all claiming that we call these guys Levers FC. So I'm shocked through this. So let me come to Lukaku, who was on the forefront of defending Hansi Flick. Right. And so, Marcy, you said Barca were bombers losers. So I mean, we know what you said.
I was wrong.
Good. So, Hokage, like,
I can admit it, HH.
I'm never wrong. So, Hokage, here's the thing. So, Hokage, like, now, you did say that Hansi Flick would cook it well, but be honest, did you think that they would look this good this early?
Not with the injuries they have, bro. Bro, they played some kid named Casado today. Like, I've never even heard of a Casado, and they still won 7-0. Pau Cubar, their center-back pairing isn't even there. Pau Cubarsi and I think Inigo Martinez's name is. I don't think that's the starting pair because Christensen and Araujo are injured. So, bro, I mean, I told people don't judge Hansi Flick on Germany, man. In my opinion, the players failed Hansi Flick in the German setup. I don't think he was the primary issue there. I said a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he's coming to Barca." It was primarily Real Madrid fans being cocky, saying, "Oh, he's just a Bayern merchant. He's not going to be able to play the same as he did at Bayern with these players." And he is, dude. 7-0. When is the last time Barca won 7-0? Scored 7 goals. I don't even remember. It was like back when Messi was there in his prime, MSN. I think that's the last time they scored a 7-piece in La Liga. So, bro, they're cooking. I'm sorry. I mean, Nomad isn't here, but he is like being cocky every stream saying the bean flicker isn't going to do anything, calling in the bean flicker. Bro, the bean flicker is about to turn Ancelotti into a fraud. If you're telling me, Ancelotti, that you can't defend your league title once adding Mbappe to your squad, I don't give a shit about, oh, it's too left-sided. Oh, he was an unnecessary signing. It was a flex signing. I don't give a shit, dude. You brought Mbappe into your already league-winning team, and you, in my opinion, you're going to lose it. Bro, you're on ultimate fraud watch, in my opinion. Ultimate fraud watch, Ancelotti. So, Hansi Flick, bro, he's cooking. If Real Madrid, bro, they're playing Betis. Betis is a good team. Yes, they're at home, but Betis is a good team in La Liga. They could drop points tomorrow, and they could be 6 points behind Barca. If this continues, and bro, it's like Barca doesn't have their full squad yet. So I'm meant to believe that somehow when Araujo and Christensen come, when Gavi's back, that these guys are going to get worse. They're going to get better. They're going to get freaking better. And the Lewandowski redeem season, HH. The Lewandowski redeem season is this year 4 goals, 1 assist.
Yeah.
Somehow he's tied. That bum Oscar Mingueza is like top like goal scorer and assister in La Liga. I don't even know how, but bro, Barca, I said it, man. Barca's gonna win the league. I'm confident in this. They play a style that fits what these players need to do. And it just shows that Xavi was the wrong guy the whole time. Xavi was holding every single one of these players back 100%. So fuck Xavi, that bum.
Oh wow. AK, what do you think about Barca, man? Do we put them on
Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch the game. Yeah, but I caught up on the highlights. And boy, they look good. They look very, very good. Very good pressing team. Defensively, they look very solid, actually, which I didn't actually expect. Midfield-wise, even the youngsters are performing very well. And, well, when you compare the shitty-ass Mets that my previously loaned club that I terminated my contract was, this is night and day.
All right. Okay. AK. All right.
Can you terminate
loans? Okay.
Whose alarm is going off?
Oh, is someone better not get burnt to life?
Yeah, I'm feeling like someone's like, is this a fire alarm in the background?
Why you're on loan to Juve or Brighton?
I'm still making my decision.
You cannot be on loan to 2 teams. You have to make a choice.
So, okay, keep going.
My decision's still being made. But
AK Greenwood is carrying Marseille. You don't want to.
All right. Let's go. All right, AK, go for it.
Didn't the transfer window close yesterday? Like, the shit made. I don't know what's going on.
No, Kenny, I made the decision when Madrid dropped points to Las Palmas. So technically, I made the decision within a transfer window. So, yeah, but they're playing very well. No, I'm not going back. But they play very well. Lewandowski, I have to give credit to Okage for this because me and Okage had a discussion, I think pre-season, where I was like, but Lewandowski is not going to do anything for Barcelona. He's like, Lewandowski will. So I have to give credit for Okage. I was wrong there. But yeah, man, they defend. They don't have the best players around, and Christensen will only make the system better, in my opinion. Someone like a Gavi will make the system better, but way they play.
So are they your pick to win the league then?
Considering the fact that neither Real or Atleti have convinced me so far, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like picking league winners until at least January.
It's early.
Because that's when you see a consistent style, consistent play from all the teams. But considering Real haven't looked good, we all know that. Atletico haven't looked good at all. We talk about Mbappe as well. Julian Alvarez, they paid 85 million for him. He's done fuck all for them. So
yeah, and I think they say 4 games, 1 shot on goal. Like he's had 1 shot.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's a benchmark.
I think
he's overrated.
I think Barca, if they can play like this, if they play this way, bro, teams in La Liga from places 7 to 20, they're gonna beat them.
So basically, Barca are winning the UCL. Basically, Barca winning the UCL.
No. Where the league will be very much if Barca play really well against the top 6, they're my league champions. If they play really well against the top 6.
08 UCL winner. Thoughts on Barca and how they're cooking? 2008 UCL winner. You know who you are. 2008 UCL winner.
Wait, is that Samasi or RDS?
RDS. Thoughts on Barca?
Samasi's a Bayern fan.
I think he's
I'll be back in 2 minutes. Give me a second.
All right. I don't know. Take as long as you want because I don't want to be blamed for you not saving someone's life.
Man United fan talk.
My name is, and then I'll come to Samasi. My name is Barca. 7 zip. And also, okay, I should know this kidding. Do I owe Raphina an apology?
You should take him out of the fake Brazilian academy and put in Martinelli.
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
Oh wait, hold up. So I said that Raphina is no longer a fake Brazilian.
Yeah, Martinelli is his replacement.
Since last season's been cooking.
Casey caught that epidemic of false Brazilian. Maybe it's a false positive test. HH,
the
Yes.
Brazilian, the Brazilian,
Double lines
Check again.
COVID. Double lines
Hold on, Elijah, what you say?
the Brazilian coach called up Lucas Moura.
What?
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my God. That's stupid.
Dead.
What?
The country's dead, man. The country's dead.
You see, you
That
know
guy's
what?
Brazilian
Like,
Aaron Lennon, man.
you know what? Like, what's happening with Brazil right now? It's actually beyond sad. It's actually beyond sad. The fact that you have to start receding hair clown. That's sad, bro.
Friendly fire.
Lucas Moura has been called up. A senior citizen has been called up.
Okay. So, money mates, should Raphina be given an apology and Barca 7-7 zip?
I always thought you were a bit harsh on Raphina. Raphina since March.
How?
Since March last season, he's been good. He's been good.
Has he? Okay. Let me ask you a simple question. Has he been as good as Rivaldo, Romario, R9, Neymar, or Dino?
You don't have to be that level to be a fake.
Yes, you do, because you're Brazilian and you play for Barca.
So if you're not Neymar, you're a fake Brazilian.
Or R9, or Romario, or Rivaldo, or
So Willian,
so Vinny is a fake
Willian is a fake Brazilian.
Did William play for Barca? No, I'm saying no, because this is what I say. Look, I think that does Rafinha offer an apology? It depends. Yes. Do you know what the issue is? We have the wrong expectations of him. Rafinha isn't the kind of Brazilian you would expect to play for Barca as a marquee guy. He's a mid-tier player. He's not Brazilian, but
Wait, so
he's actually
according
effective.
to your definition, Vinny isn't Brazilian.
Bro,
You said they have to play like R9, Neymar, Ronaldo.
He's Brazilian for Real Madrid.
Who has more Lala and more Tata, Vinny or Rafinha?
Wait, let me
Ask a simple question. Who has more Lala and Tata?
These are not even real
You
words, by the
said
way. What
you
is Lala
said
and Tata?
in order to be Brazilian, you have to play like R9, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar, and all these guys. Does Vinny play like them? Vinny is not at their level. So based on your definition, Vinny is not a fake Brazilian either.
Okay, look. Here's my thing. Money mates. My thing is, can I just say, Rafinha, do I owe you an apology? No, I don't. But you've done good. And is it effective? Because it's as simple. My mistake with Rafinha is just don't compare him to those Brazil greats. For what he's doing great.
You are.
Anybody with two brain cells will know that.
You're the only person that has ever said Romario and Rafinha in the same sentence. Like, you're the only person that said that. You're also the only person that has said R9 and Nkunku in the same sentence. So, like, you say these names of footballers who are not even comparable, and you just start making comparisons for no reason. Nobody asked you to say these names in the same sentence, but you did. In terms of the league, listen, I find it great that Nomad is not here. I don't think Nomad's in this stream. You know,
nobody's right now. He's basically Nomad right now has like a Real Betis doll that he's basically putting nails and pins into. So
right now he's crumbling. It's
only 4 games.
But you can hear the nervousness. Right at the start of the season, he was laughing at Barca. Real Madrid fans were laughing at Barca. Barca, man, you guys, orphanage, leavers. You guys can't even pay for your own grass. You got to get someone else to pay for the grass. You ain't got the money for that. And as the weeks have gone by, you realize that, damn, Yamal is balling, Rafinha's balling, Lewandowski's balling. Ollie McBurney from Sheffield United is outscoring Kylian Mbappe. It's not looking good, HH. It's not looking good, HH.
It's not.
And the thing is with Hansi Flick, one thing I know about this guy, he will slap small teams. Against small teams, Hansi Flick, 0 mistakes. I can't see a single upset for Barcelona. If you're going to beat Barcelona, it's Atletico Madrid, it's Real Madrid. And maybe like a Betis or someone like that. But against these small teams, bro, Las Palmas.
Bro, imagine if Nico Williams joined this team.
Then I think Barca would win the league. No, because they're gonna slap any small team. They're gonna slap them.
Can you highlight Ricard's comment?
No, I can't. Continue.
Oh, it's actually hilarious.
Money miss, continue. Money miss.
And the thing is, they're doing it with injuries. Just wait till the players come back. They're missing midfielders. They're missing some of their defenders as well. But like, honestly, the thing is, at the start of the season, I didn't say they can't win the league. I just thought you shouldn't put the pressure on them to win the league because they're still a young team. They've still got so many young players. Like, people forget Yamal is still only 17. Even if Barca don't win the league, don't put the pressure on him. Don't say, "Oh, if we win the league,
pressure makes diamonds."
HH 17. Leave him alone. He's 17. The guy is going to play football for the next 15 years. Let him have a season where he can just play football and be.
That's a scary thought. I can't lie. That's a scary thought.
No, but my name is it's fine. But my name is at 17. He's arguably top 5 best player in the world.
No, but
even say top 3. With the way Mbappe is operating right now, you could argue that Yamal is top 3 best players in the world right now.
I think he's the best winger in the world.
Listen, the way Mbappe is operating right now, the way Mbappe is operating right now, I think he's top 5,000, and he's on the lowest scale of those numbers.
They hate, but they hate.
Oli McBurney.
Money made.
Those names.
He has to score. He needs to drop a 2-piece against Betis. He needs a 2-piece.
No, he just has to have a rating that's higher than 7. Like,
how can a bum-ass striker from the Premier League, some dead Premier League reject, rip it up in La Liga and Mbappe come?
Money, don't insult McBurney. He's a quality striker.
McBurney has no tech. No tech.
McBurney is a quality striker. McBurney is a quality striker.
Mbappe doesn't do it.
Also, like, it's like even saying that it sounds odd. Like McBurney is a quality striker.
To be fair, Money Miss McBurney did dunk on Chelsea last season.
He did.
Oli McBurney in La Liga is crazy. A Scottishman in La Liga.
Let's just hope that falsehood doesn't break.
Okay, let's. We've said we're not going to have that.
So because if it does, you know how that will make Mbappe look HH.
RDS, talk to me. Barca, 7-0.
Can I talk after RDS?
Yes.
Yeah. This is just working, so I apologize. But I had to come into the take a break from work to come in on the praise Barcelona and also Mbappe on the dunking session as well.
RDS, you're one of those guys who said that Barca had no chance this season.
I did. And obviously we need to caveat things by this is still like only a few games this season, so I never give any definitive predictions until we get to December, January at the end of the day, because many things can change up until a point, especially when the Champions League starts. Cup competitions start, etc., etc. So,
can you put up Champagne Inferno's comment, please?
No, I can't. Continue, artists, go for it.
But obviously, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people were thinking that actually I just saw Champagne Inferno. That's wild.
You brought this upon yourself, the world has been waiting for
let's see McBurney's World Cup semi-performance.
He did.
What has McBurney done in the World Cup semi?
He actually did a score against Chelsea every single time, which is actually strange. He actually did. Anyway, but focus on Barca. Yeah, I mean,
if they get packed up, he'll say that he has like extra hours, basically night shift. He has to do extra hours in the hospitals. We know how he rolls. Continue.
I will be here.
Wait, are you saying that Liverpool are going to win? Liverpool favourites. That's what everyone's saying, right?
I'm not United 3.
I'm just saying.
Like we are both Nigerian, and that's where the similarity ends. We're both Nigerian, but I'm not him.
Wait. Who told you he's Nigerian?
Whoa, Gatlock.
Is he?
I'm just asking, who told his name is United Trade. There's nothing about that sounds Nigerian.
Gatlock is Nigerian.
I hope
he's sure. Come on,
that means he has to be Nigerian.
Maybe
he's African. I can accept that.
Are we saying that he's the reason why?
No. I got told that he's Nigerian. That's what I got told. That's
what
my source. Are Barca winning this league after the 7-0? Are they winning this league?
Okay, yes. So my final point is I'm not going to say Barca are going to win the league based on a couple of games because we only make league predictions when you get to December, January, etc. time when the turn of the season comes. But what I will say is that obviously the question mark was how was Hansi Flick going to perform in La Liga? That was always going to be the question mark, especially after what happened with Germany, the German national team, etc., and him being out to manage for this time.
But okay.
I agree with that. I do agree with that, Smasi. But what I'm saying is that the perception of what happened with Germany was the fact that he was out of football for a while. In my mind, there was a potential question mark as to how he was going to perform. Obviously, now we can see based on the evidence so far that there was no barrier, and the fact that he's been able to incorporate youth and young players into the team and make Barcelona play a brand of football that looks incredible is obviously fantastic for Barcelona. It's a major concern for Madrid because, quite frankly, Mbappe can't have a Harry Kane narrative like last season. No, but
yes. Well, okay. See, you know what?
No, but you can't though.
Cut that bitch off.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No, but the case.
So you're saying that that Real are going to go trophyless? Stand on business. Say it.
No,
so Real are going to go trophyless. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying we can't have that narrative. That's what I'm saying. We can't have the narrative that Mbappe joins because I said, and even as someone who likes Madrid, I said to Madrid fans, I did say, and I've always said, Mbappe is not a number 9. I don't like this even with United with Rashford being I don't like this whole false 9, false crap sort of nonsense. And you'll see with what Haaland's doing, what actually an actual striker actually means. This whole false 9 or winger play inside just round, it's just BS. Play an actual striker, get an actual striker. The reality is Madrid should have gone, in my opinion, they should have gone for an actual number 9, someone to actually replace Benzema who could cook. Not play some makeshift role with Vinny or Mbappe, etc. But at the end of the day, if Ancelotti's going to die on his hill and say, I'm going to make Mbappe a striker, what I can say now is that's not going to work. Whether it's for France, whether it's for PSG, whatever, in the time against United, he's not going to somehow become a good striker and good. That is just not going to happen. It's not. So they've got to fix that. They could have even got Kane. I wouldn't even Madrid getting Kane or something. That could have at least worked. With a link up or something. So
I want to go quicker. So I put up a poll to the street. So are you surprised by how good Flick has been with the Barca so quickly? 17% said relax, early days, Lasso will rise. 29% says yes, they're surprised. 53% says no, world-class coach. You guys are lying. You guys are not surprised that they've been this good this quickly. This quickly. You guys are lying, bro. You guys are lying.
Flippy floppy as the.
Of course, yeah. All these guys were cracking the same jokes. Now, like, oh yeah, I really was going to be like that. Liars, man. Liars.
If I was Madrid in January, I know this might be controversial, but if he significantly reduces his wages, and he's allowed to go on a free. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They need a striker. Okay, any striker, and the reality, Osimhen is a better striker than Mbappe is. Not a winger, but a striker. He is. He just is. So if you can get him for cheap with minimal wages, just bring it in on a loan deal in January and do something because this Mbappe number 9 thing isn't going to work.
No, but honest, you do know Madrid fans will whistle.
They already have a striker.
They're going to whistle at him after that first touch he takes.
They might. I don't know. I just think that it's just the whole. The point I'm trying to make ultimately is that Barcelona obviously in a brilliant position, and Barcelona fundamentally look like a balanced side. That's the most important thing. They've got a balanced side with now with now good squad depth, especially now that Hansi Flick has been playing a lot of the La Masia Academy products, giving them the experience. So now you're thinking, right, Barcelona can actually compete in more competitions, have the squad depth to potentially go deeper. Madrid, the concern of Madrid is the balance certainly in that attacking foot is not there. And they've got to fix it quickly, otherwise they're going to have problems.
So before I go to 87, I want to get the Barca perspective. I want to ask a question to Samasi and to Hokage. So the question I'm going to ask to Samasi, then Hokage, and after then to 87. Hansi Flick, is it a case, because you guys sort of touched upon it, is it a case that he's a better club manager than an international manager, or he just got screwed over by the players underperforming? So what happened in Germany? Is it a case of, no, club management just suits him better, or no, the players let him down and he would have actually done better if the players were done?
The World Cup, it was just weird. Germany was not behind the World Cup because it was in Qatar. The fans weren't really in it. There were some problems where Germany was placed, their camp. So it was not really there was not really a chemistry between team. Sane was injured like most of the game was in the group stages, so it was not really his fault. And HH, I knew Hansi Flick is a good manager. I didn't know that Barca as a team would gel that quickly. And I didn't know that Madrid would so underperform. I knew Barca would be good. I'd still pick Madrid to win La Liga and Copa del Rey, because I thought they are too good last season. They would improve with Mbappe. But Mbappe, this same chemistry is just off with this team and Mbappe. And until they figured it out, they have to figure it out quickly, because they cannot lose games again, because you can maybe 5 point, 6 point. Okay, you can still win it, but if it goes to 10 at it, it's over. So
Oh no, it's over. But
by the way,
let's hope not.
the good thing is Flick has figured out a good system, and everyone in the Barca, from the young to the older players, are technically good. So they have not a lot. They don't need a lot of time to adapting.
Okay, so let me. So Hokage, so where are you at with the Flick thing?
The Flick thing is like, if you watch the Germany's games at the last World Cup, bro, I say the players failed him because they missed so many chances. Against Japan, we should have been like 4-0 up before they came back. In the Spain game, Musiala missed like an open 1v1. Sane missed a last-second chance in the end. We had like 4 or 5 clear chances scoring against Spain, and we got the job done against Costa Rica. So I do think it was unfortunate that we got knocked out in the group stages last time. And I think even if like there was no issue with you as a manager, I felt like there was nothing wrong with what Hansi Flick was going for.
But why did they sack him, Hokage, though? That's why I didn't. Why were they so quick to?
This is what happened. Like that's what I was going to get. This is what I was getting to. It's like
reactionary.
Once it's not reactionary, because once you get grouped from a World Cup, bro, like I feel like the players just lose belief in you and lose belief in what the team is doing. And then what you saw after the World Cup was that whole crazy thing where Germany went on and didn't win for 9 games under Hansi Flick.
Yeah.
That's not reactionary.
Yeah, didn't they get slapped by Japan in the qualifier?
Yeah, no. It wasn't. When you look at the length of how they were underperforming, it wasn't reactionary.
It wasn't reactionary. So
like obviously, no one was shocked when it happened. No one was shocked. So
it wasn't reactionary for sure, because I think the team just lost belief with him and what he was trying to do. So I always thought the main reason I believed Hansi Flick would do well, the main reason I thought he'd do well at Barca is because his whole thing at Bayern was, remember that Bayern team under Kovac? That team was lost, bro. Everyone said Neuer, Alaba, Muller, Boateng. They said the whole team was washed. They said Gnabry and all those guys wasn't good enough. He came in and made a shitty situation. We won 7 trophies, right? The main reason I thought he would come into Barcelona and succeed here is because he doesn't need all the funding. He doesn't need all the best players in the world. He knows how to make use of the tools at his disposal. And when you have when you have an academy like La Masia to make up for the fact that your squad isn't as deep, that was one of the main reasons I thought, okay, Hansi Flick is gonna do something with this Barca team. Because yes, maybe compared to City, Real Madrid, and even Bayern and PSG, they don't have the strongest bench. When you have La Masia players, and Hansi Flick is the guy that got Alphonso Davies, 19-year-old Alphonso Davies, playing the best football he has ever played. He's the guy that gave Musiala his first starts for the Bayern team. So he knows how to use youth players. So that's why that was a main reason why I thought, bro, you give Hansi Flick the technical quality of La Masia, I don't see how he doesn't use that to his advantage. So,
yeah. You know,
wait, can you bring Jeff's comments?
Because they could have gotten
no. He is not. He is the guy from One Piece. He is. He literally is. Like that's the first thing that I said. Hold on. So, 87 thoughts on that on the 7-piece, man. Are you hyped? Are you excited, or are you cautiously optimistic? Or are you like, now this is it. The league is ours.
I remember I came early. I remember I came early in the season, and I think you were asking me how was I feeling for Barcelona. I was pretty negative. I wasn't really optimistic, and now I'm starting to feel more optimistic than I was. Now, I still don't want to get too carried away because we haven't played any of the top 3 teams yet, so we have to take that into consideration. But it is a good start, though. It is a good start, and getting 4 wins this month is a fantastic start. And I don't think we've had like a perfect month in a while. Like getting all wins in a month. So
okay, how surprised are you by how good this team looks so quickly? As in just how quickly he's gotten this team to look like a really good team that's playing well, like from game 1, and now they're just getting better and better and better.
Yeah, it is good to see that we're dominated, because I think one of the things I saw under Xavi last season, especially, is that even though we won a lot of the games, a lot of the games were very unconvincing, very scrappy. We were just scraping by. This season, though, even though the wins may seem like we're scraping by, it's actually been dominant. Like, for example, that Rayo game, we were so dominant the second half. The score may seem like we were scraping by, but if you watch the game, we were so much clearer then. And,
so if you could just say, like, the biggest differences between Xavi and Flick, and not Xavi last season when Xavi won the league with you guys. So when Xavi was good, what do you think is the main difference between Xavi 2 seasons ago and Flick?
Yeah, I think under Xavi, we were playing really well that first half of the season. We were so dominant. And then I felt like the second half of the season, we just scored a goal and then pretty much just relied on our defense to bail us out. That was the difference That was the difference. Whereas now we're trying to be dominant. We're trying to be as dominant. We're just going for goals. And also, I think one thing that's also important with this team is that this team has character. I didn't, because especially that Rayo game and the Valencia game, we trailed in both games, and we were able to make comebacks in both games. And those are like difficult games, 2 difficult away games where Barca's not really good at Mestalla, historically speaking. They generally struggle there. And then Rayo Stadium, we haven't won there in La Liga since 2018, which is really crazy. So.
All right. So now I'm going to take some debates, man. Shout out to your boy Talent FC. Told everyone Argentinian Chicharito, hashtag Alvarez bomb clown emoji. Bro,
he is a bench player.
Bro, I don't know what's going on with that.
No, Pep.
Gatlock, how much time? Wait, Gatlock, 1 shot in 4 games.
He just got here.
Gatlock, 1 shot in 4 games.
No,
but even
Gatlock, I was one of the guys that was saying, "Oh, Alvarez." Gatlock, I'm saying no. I'm very quiet.
Wait. What did you just say? 1 what? 1 shot in 4 games. No,
yeah.
No,
bro. What's it? Someone say 1 shot in 4 games. Wait, where's? I think I saved. This guy has 1 shot in 4 games.
First of all, that's a lie.
And
second of all,
he's
playing for
City,
Simeone.
Never great. He was never great when he started for City.
He's playing for Simeone. Even your boy Flick and what's his name? Felix. Even your boy Felix, he struggled. Okay, look.
No, I'm sorry. One thing that Simeone knows that is his strikers.
Yeah.
Strikers.
When was the last time his striker played well for him?
So now, unless StatsMuse is sponsored by Madrid Zone, Julian Alvarez with Atleti, 4 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, 1 shot on target.
Is this going to be a 007 thing? Is it? It's going to be a 007, man.
And I'm sorry, if you won the game today, if you won the game today against Bilbao, you had the 1-on-1 chance. Honestly, I didn't even hit the target on that. You should have had.
Okay, but so Zouting TV. If Flick wins with a washed-up striker, a fake Brazilian from Leeds, and a 16-year-old he's the GOAT, I don't care. Did Real Madrid need Mbappe? He doesn't fit. Eric Ten Hag out. Zouting TV, Flick in the Intense Community United. That's the first thing. Second thing is, if Flick wins this league title, it's going to be a very worrying narrative. It's going to be a very gospel narrative, man.
First of all, he's not 16. Although, this guy is 36. Imagine, I thought he was 35.
So I'm trying to say, compare this 7-0. I'm just going to call it analysis of La Ligas. Wow, Flick ball. Wait, is that water? Peak.
Squirting.
Peak League.
Okay, let's keep going. Peak Liga is back. If this was an EPL game, where's the defending, bro? Farmers League, farm.
That's not true, AJ. You would be like,
Elijah, look at this guy's writing, bro. Look at the level of grammar we're looking at here.
No lies have been told.
I need Wolves to go into the.
No lies, but a lot of bad grammar. That's where you. Shout out to your boy, you're sorry. Member for 6 months. Missed the last hangouts. Mbappe didn't score in August in La Liga. I dare Mbappe to go September goalless.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, it's
you know what made me laugh? I saw that guy tweet after Las Palmas. You know the guy actually apologized to Las Palmas for saying that.
Wait, saying what? What did he say?
You know, but that guy, the Twitter handle that talks about Mbappe's good free kick. You know, the guy actually apologized to Las Palmas because the guy made a tweet saying that Mbappe will score against bombs like Las Palmas. The guy actually retweeted that saying, "You know, I apologize."
So I did the poll. So I did poll of who is winning La Liga. 5% say Atleti, 12% say Real Madrid, 28% says that it's too early, 55% say Barca.
Reactionary.
Wow.
Reactionary.
Bro, see for me, the fact that Real Madrid is not even like is actually behind too early is crazy. That's crazy.
People are way too reactionary about this.
That's crazy. That's
only
crazy.
4 games, man. It's only 4 games.
Can I go on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I go after Gatlock?
Yeah, so Gatlock and then can you go for it?
7. I didn't see 7, to be fair. After 5, I thought, okay, this game is over. Then Omo comes in, and who would have thought that this guy has 2 goals, 2 games, 2 unregistered games for Barcelona. Well, he wasn't registered, and the guy still has more than a certain total in the other side of Spain.
It's harsh.
Yeah, look, it is harsh, but it is what it is, man. It does scare me that majority of these players are Spanish, so that bodes well for the Spanish national team that just won the Euros as well. I don't know who many of these players are. Who's Benial and some other guy named Pau Victor?
It's the academy, man.
And
a lot of new players.
And there's a prick here. Sorry, no offense to the guy. I calls himself Lakobam. Don't even compare. Okay, don't compare. The guy that you know who you are. You're on this channel somewhere. If you're listening to this back, you need to change your name. Okay, just call it Cobham or the Cobham. Don't add that. That's disrespectful.
Billy Gilmore, Tammy Abraham,
Tomori.
Yeah, don't.
Anyway, for Barcelona, look, I said that either Barca or maybe Atleti will win the league. I was leaning towards Atleti more, but I watched their game today. Oh my god, those guys are boring, man. I'm happy I was watching mostly Leverkusen's game because those guys were boring. For this Barca game, shout out Flick, and a lot of people look.
But are you surprised by how good Barca have been, bro? Like, nobody could have predicted that. I don't care whether they were playing against Bombs FC. No one would have predicted that this team would put 7 past anybody.
I didn't think they would be there. I've watched the other 2 games. I thought they were good and they controlled the game, but I didn't.
No, they were very good in that second half against Rayo Vallecano.
Let's be honest. There are some managers who are better for club, and Flick just showed that. Okay, everybody's saying that. Look, I remember this guy starting. Although he's doing what Nagelsmann is doing, I remember this guy starting Havertz over Fulkrug and making some dumbass decisions in that.
But did the players miss a lot of chances though?
Yes, the players miss chances too. But
and he didn't have a Lewandowski or a Spanish Elmo.
Exactly, he doesn't have Lewandowski. You have to adapt to what you have. Yeah. That's the thing. But he does have in this Barcelona team, and he will cook with this team. But here's the thing. There will come injuries. There will come time when some of these players will not be available. I know there are some players that are not available now.
Gatlo, Pedri has a hospital appointment in a month or so. So that's happening.
Pedri is that kind of player that you have to just accept that you have him for 2 months in the season. Okay, like you're not going to have him fully. And even when you have him, it's not going to be much. So shout out to him. And I said that Olmo coming, even though it might actually be okay since Gundogan is leaving. You see, if Gundogan and Olmo were here, that would have been a problem. The fact that Gundogan left and Olmo is in, it does help the team.
But then everyone said that Barca needed a DM rather than Elmo. But
this Benial guy
has been pretty good.
This Benial guy looks like he's okay. And there's a guy that is injured now that was playing there before. I've forgotten his name.
Bernal.
Yeah, Bernal is the guy that got the...
He's the guy that got the ACL. His ACL got nuked.
Then who played today?
Casado.
Okay, that was him. Yeah, you see, these guys are just spamming players from the academy. I can't keep up.
That's what I say. Cobham, don't you dare call that thing like Cobham, bro. Don't you dare, bro. We've only produced 2 players from that bloody bum-ass academy. La Masia is ridiculous.
How?
And let's not forget the Olympic winner, bro. Let's not forget the Olympic winner, Fermin Lopez. I forgot that. I'm looking at their squad now. I forgot this guy, the Dutch guy is there. What's his name?
Ding
Ding
Dong.
Dong. Yeah, that guy. Like I've forgotten his name. Watch H. Watch that body from Manchester. Not the other one, not the Spanish one. The other one. Bring this one in.
Because he played for Ajax.
Eric.
Like as in Ten Hag, but that guy is anyway. Look, this Barca team, they look good. They look good. They really do look good. But it's too early to say that they win the La Liga.
Kenny, trust me, Kenny.
Yeah, on the Flick thing, I think is sometimes international management just may not be for you, man. It happens, and that Germany team that he had as well, like that was quite a down period. Like Musiala was not yet fully there, Vert as well. Even like I think some guys took they retired as well. I think Kroos retired at some point. I think some players back then they also retired. So I think that the crop of player he had back then was quite poor. Even Sane was like trash at Bayern as well. So yeah, I think obviously a new challenge Barcelona.
So okay, so you're saying it's too early to make a prediction of the league?
No, it's too early. But what they're doing right now is great. And like I said, Atletico at drop point and Real Madrid. Obviously, Real Madrid, like you cannot for Barcelona, you cannot win the league in August. But like for Real Madrid, you can definitely lose it if you keep dropping points. It's gonna.
See, that's the thing because my thing is true. You can't lose it, but if we now get to the end of the stage and it's like, man, we lost it by 5 points. These are the 5 points that you gave up, like draw. Right? So what Real is it 2 draws now for Real? 2 draws and 1 win.
Yeah, 2 draws and 1 win.
Yeah, 2 draws win.
So they already have what? They have 12 points, but they have 5 points. Barca have 12 already.
Yeah.
So if they don't win tomorrow, if it's another draw, you might be already 6 points behind. So
dang, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's
only 2 games.
The thing as well is that you don't know.
And Mbappe has to drop it 82 piece. And
it could be like Atleti 2021 where they had so many. The gap was so high that even though the other two, Real Madrid and Barca, caught up, it wasn't enough. They still won.
Yeah, but on Barca, like that's probably the best performance they might have in the league. Like being a team 7-0 is.
But no, Kenny, they are horrible. Like it was a damn good performance, but those guys are trash.
I think I saw on the La Liga thing. I think they said it was the biggest win since like 2018, which is crazy.
Hold up. When last did Barca score 7 in a game?
It was against Huesca in 2018.
Yeah, Huesca.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Huesca is crazy.
It's crazy.
Huesca, Lugo, Granada.
Yeah. I believe Real Valladolid got promotion. They just got promotion.
Yeah, so they just got promotion. Wait, where are Huesca now? Do they still exist?
No, Huesca, they might be 2nd, 3rd division.
Wait, 87. Is Valladolid R9's team?
Okay, so let me take complete though. So shout to your boy. Shout to your boy. Can I read the dog? Read the dog. Shout to your boy. Yeah, go for it. What's it?
Yeah, I think like obviously it's great right now, but you don't want to peak too early as well. So I'm like, they're playing great right now.
But basically, because the thing about this is why it's so worrying. It doesn't feel like if they've peaked. What I see is, I can see consistency here. Because it's not as if like, man, these guys are playing amazing football. I just feel like they have an idea of how to play. They have a system. They have a way of playing. So and what is why it's worrying, where it is true, it is too early, but I can see this team just going consistent. And if you have a pipeline of an offense that just produces quality players, I can see, which is what someone said, these guys can just beat up and start spot against guys. Real Madrid's issue is those small guys who now set it back. Can you start spot against those dudes? If you're persisting with my goat in striker.
No, but the finish is great right now because they're winning. But maybe if results get tougher, maybe now there's more pressure on maybe.
Can you really peak too early in league football?
You see, that's the thing. Though. It's
towards the end.
Like I say, that happens it happens in tournaments really, because really you have 7 games. So if you're super amazing for these 3 games, it's like, okay, bro, can you still hold on? So if let's say, you already do good for these 3 games, then you may have a down period for 2 or 3 games. You have so many games, there's more room to ebb and flow. Whereas in a 7-game tournament, if you're super amazing for these 3 games, can you sustain that for the next 5 games? And if you don't, you lose, you're out. Barca can afford to lose 2-3 games and still win the league. You lose 1 game in a tournament, it's over.
Yeah, but there's going to be adversity. Some points they're going to lose, or they might have a few bad results. So I want to see how they're going to react when that happens. But they're looking great so far.
Shout out to your boy Abritz Fair. Thuram, 4 goals, 3 games. Lautaro, 50% fit. September 18th, Man City. Oh, that game is great. Actually, we should even look at the fixtures, which look great. Against Inter, it's looking like a good game.
Games on Thursday.
I told you. And RDS, I don't care what anyone says. I ain't covering that Bournemouth Conference League, bro. UCL is on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we're gonna have UCL Hangout on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Anybody that says con, if it just says con, I'll shoot you. So
Heidenheim is gonna be you guys.
Heidenheim is Noah, man.
Heidenheim is good.
Man said Noah that we're playing against the Arch. This is crazy.
The literal Arch.
God, look. That's a one. Next is a yellow.
No one understands.
Next is a yellow.
Oh yeah.
It can't be 2 arches.
Oh man, you're playing against sheep and giraffe, man.
Wait, hold up. Wait, Kenny, is Heidenheim one of the teams we play?
You're playing Heidenheim next.
No, Heidenheim, at least I'm like Germany, maybe. But Noah, what is Noah?
Yeah, like guys, I'm not covering that competition, bro. Like basically EPL, FA Cup, everything. I'm not covering that crap.
It's not on my way. It's not on my way. If you lose to Noah after you lost to Corinthians, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I can't. Shout out to Abris Fair. Barca refused to get rid of Frank Junk, yet need money. Bro, how's a guy on 600,000 a week? Like, how is that possible?
It's crazy.
Guys,
maybe Barcelona is a psycho, man. Shout out to Craven 18. HH, that's your GOAT's club. Just say, wait, who's my GOAT's club?
Valladolid.
Yeah,
R9 is
R9.
No. He sold his shares. He's no longer the guy.
So you're gonna end up on.
Shout to Olua. Olua says carbon products over La Fabrica. #BombFrank. Well, Olua, I mean, as I said again, Como have produced 2 players. One is a racist adulterer. The other guy lives in hospital and is overweight. So it is what it is. No, we're not better than La Cobham. It is what it is, man.
What about Gallagher?
Shout out to boy. So, any last thoughts? Okay. So, Cody, you want to say anything about Barca?
Yeah,
let the coach cook.
Yeah, go for a call. Go for it.
Yeah. HH. I will not be fooled. I've seen this before.
Go back to your original club, bro. We all know you said that.
No. I will not be fooled. I will not be, because the thing is, as much as I really want Barca to win La Liga, I have a small tingling feeling Real Madrid is gonna do something. Like I don't know how they do it. I really don't.
Like they're
Mbappe's still on 0 goals. 0 goals in 3 games.
I know he's still on 0, but
and if he doesn't score against Betis, I may have to change race or something. So.
Wait,
yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, how? Call. Continue. Call.
It shouldn't be hard.
Wow.
Call.
Mbappe is making HH white.
Call.
But honestly, all in all, Hansi Flick, he was always a club level manager. You know, people like Tuchel and Mourinho, they fit the international setting. I've always said this. Hansi Flick, Julian Nagelsmann, these guys are all club level managers. They shouldn't even be coaching international. I think after the Bayern, having that Bayern success, he should have moved to a club early on. Jurgen Klopp would also fit international football too. But my thing about it is, I think that with the way Barca is playing right now, I still feel like them having these injured players right now and so forth.
Cole. Who was the second best team at the Euros? The second best team at the Euros.
The second best team in the Euros.
Who would you say was the second best team at the Euros?
For me personally, it was. For me, I mean, obviously, you guys are gonna say Germany, but I thought.
I'll ask again. Who was the second best team at the Euros?
I know you guys will say Germany. You guys are going to say Germany.
But that's not I'll ask again. Who was the second best team in the Euros?
Who was the second best team in the Euros?
Yes.
The second best team in the Euros. Obviously, number one was Spain. You had number two, France.
Where's the break? No,
How's the break? How's the
actually,
break?
yeah, where's the break? Where's that break? Where's that break? A team that scored one goal from open play was the second best team.
I think
but they made it. They made it to. They made it.
Barca's goals today.
I know.
No.
Thank you, Elijah. Any thoughts on Barca?
I watched the highlights, man. Like, I have a list of when we get to the Haaland topic. I have a.
But no, sorry, Josh. I see your dubs, but those dubs are for the Haaland topic, so I'm going to read this for the Haaland topic. But yes, so continue.
We need to have a discussion between Mbappe and Haaland. We need to revisit it.
No, we don't.
We don't.
That's too many mates. Money mates. I'm willing to start that, but like I think I have a list of clubs that you need to put in the academy 6 a.m. on Monday, and Valladolid is one of them. If you look through goal 4, 5, 6, and 7, the way the defense was getting cut up like hot knife through butter was very bad.
It was sad.
No, Elijah. When you have a manager who was joking about getting the sack, then you know what situation this Bombers club is in. Club is a joke.
Yeah, funny thing.
And R9 should not have anything to do with this club. It's just so my goat's name.
At least Valladolid are higher than Las Palmas on the table. That's it.
Which is also crazy.
And also, I think they've only scored one goal in all their games.
Yeah, 1 goal, 10 considered.
Jesus
Christ. You know what?
R9, get your boots on. R9.
So hold on. Okay, so Elijah. Actually, no. Wait. Okay, so Elijah, stay there because obviously Abdallah has gone. So let me do a little switching scheme, man. So. Don't worry, Kenny, I'll bring you into the topic. So let's talk about this right now. Let me come to you. So Elijah, your mic is working there, yeah?
Yes, my mic is working. My mic is working.
Let me hit these dubs first, and then I'm coming to you. So shout to your boy Josh in all caps. Haaland 70 in 69. 3 games played back-to-back hatties. HH says he's not better than Mbappe. Blunt against him who got breeded by Barca. Hashtag clown LL strikes again. Well, my only response to that is where's Haaland's goal in a World Cup final, and what did Haaland do as a 19-year-old? That's all I'll say.
The thing is, where's Mbappe's trouble?
The funny thing is, I actually defend HH in this because HH hasn't actually said anything wrong. He's an amazing goal scorer. He scored goals today. But as a player, he's still inferior.
Yeah, no, basically, it's normal sense. And trust me, but hold on, let me just check. The reason Haaland is better than Mbappe is you put him in any team, he doesn't need time to adapt. Haaland averages a goal a game in any team for his entire pro career. Mbappe, no room in behind, he's useless. Oh, no, look, see, here's my thing here for Josh is Haaland as a goal scorer. We're going to have a discussion about Haaland's goal scorer. We could be witnessing one of the greatest goal scorers ever. That's a fact. As a footballer, single-digit percentage score. Single-digit. His ITES score is single-digit. It's split between 8 and 9. It's split between 8 and 9.
Do any other players have single-digit on the ITES?
35%.
Nobody else.
Well.
No, but HH, even if someone
actually, I don't think they do. Kisling did, but he's an
40.
Kisling had 8 or 7.
I'll give him a 40%.
Heck no, what?
HH, that's
40%.
That's too
40%. That's fine. Yes,
you got to judge strikers. You got to judge strikers definitely. HH, you do have to judge strikers.
I grew up with the likes of Henry, R9, Bebeto. So my strikers have Tesh. Strikers have Tesh.
Haaland has more. Just over a goal a game in the PL and in his entire career. That's insane. What striker do you know?
But see, what's Lukaku's ITES score?
Like, as a goal scorer, we are looking at one of the greatest goal scorers ever. I do not deny that. That's a fact. So, guys, let's give him his flowers. Let's see. Tesh, that's a different discussion. Let's leave the Tesh out of it. Let's focus on this. What this guy's doing as a goal scorer. It's crazy.
No, but the point is you don't. The point I'm trying to make is that like you're kind of separating things. Like, it's a goal scorer. But the point is like it takes Tesh to score goals. No, it
Like
doesn't.
strikers
No,
instinct.
no, it doesn't. No,
Technically,
it doesn't.
Tesh for HH is slang.
What do you mean it doesn't?
No.
It's slang for
Artists,
dribbling.
no, artists. Maybe you're talking about tech. I'm talking about Tesh isn't technical stuff. Tesh is Lala, Sasa, Tata, Shoam Leg, Lalini, Salini.
So you can wait. Okay,
Basically, Tesh is that Salatata. Like,
so
is that little Patalatata?
basically,
He doesn't have any Latada.
So wait,
Artists, I'm talking about Latada. He
Okay,
doesn't
so
have
basically
Latada.
what you're telling me is that like you
Another
can
word
have,
you've invented.
so basically you're saying that someone who has Tesh, Lala, and all that sort of stuff like that, like Mbappe, but has 0 goals.
No. Mbappe doesn't have Tesh.
Let me finish. So I'm just saying he's got all the stuff you're talking about, but he's got zero goals. Versus someone who doesn't have any of those things, but is averaging a goal, just over a goal in his entire career.
No, HH.
You must have some.
Okay. So this question I wanted to ask you. No, I wanted to ask you because Abdallah should speak on this as a whole. But I want to go first to Abdallah's rival. So first to Elijah, then to Benjamin. So Elijah, looking at what City have done, but specifically what Haaland has done, give up.
So HH,
throw in the white towel.
Before I start, the list of clubs I like in the academy. 1 is Everton. 2 is West Ham. If you saw the Everton
switch
game,
in there as well.
If you saw the Everton game, HH, you are going to be.
I didn't see the game, but I saw what happened.
You saw what happened. Okay, thank you. So 6 a.m. sharp, Everton. They're going
just
to
the picture up.
Yeah,
I see the goals when the goals came in for Bournemouth.
HH, this guy is not HH. Erling Braut Haaland is not a real human being.
It's no. It's like this because here's my thing. Is like I really feel that look, Messi and Cristiano, what they did as goal scorers, players is crazy. But because correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't they have more goals than both of them at the same age?
Yeah,
probably.
He has 70 more goals than Messi at 22.
Jeez.
No, but are you sure, bro? Because that
No, it is.
2012
Messi had like 180. He has 250.
250.
At 24.
250.
Wait, where's Kels? Where's Kels? Where's Kels?
Kels is in prison.
HH Haaland is killing HH Haaland's career.
That was messed up. That was messed up.
You asked where he was. He's in prison.
Hold on. How old was Messi when he did that 91 goal in a calendar year?
Was it 24?
24.
Yeah, exactly.
25.
Isn't Haaland 24 now?
Yeah.
No, Haaland's 22.
There's no way he has more goals.
Haaland's 22. He's not 24.
He's 24.
Oh, he's 24. He's 24.
What?
Yeah,
he's 24.
He turned 24 in July.
I swear you guys think players don't age. Like, come on, man. He's 24. He was 22 when he came in, or he was 21. After how many years? Of course, he's 24 now.
Bro, he's on 252 in 302 career games.
That's wild, man.
It's not. It's like it's messed up. It's messed up.
The reason why I think this guy is a clone made in like the end of the Soviet Union. Like he was a super robot from somewhere, and then City paid the money to buy it. Because agent, this does not make legitimate sense.
Okay, so are you saying that? Okay, look, is it like let's give up now, or it's too early? Let's wait, or is it like no, this league is done? Because Elijah, I know it's early, but guys who've done 4 in a row, and a striker who said I wasn't fully fit last season. I actually feel much better this season. Oh, you don't believe me? Back-to-back hat-tricks. And we just got Savinho. Because I know it sounds defeatist and it sounds pessimistic. How can you have faith that it's going to be competitive? And we're going to get to Messi's team where Basmati and Uncle Ben's not getting like a second yellow.
Wait, what about Chelsea? João Felix and something? Surely,
Elijah,
they're not RDS. They're not even sniffing the conversation. The thing,
they've got Sancho now. They've got Felix. They've got a brilliant attack. Why not? Why can't Chelsea be in the conversation?
So Elijah, I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to put it as a poll. Wait, does Haaland break his own record this season? Does Haaland break his own goal record this season?
The way how things are going, I think he does because the guy is on. Let me see something. Let me pull up his actual prem stats because it's disgusting. The guy is on averaging a whole goal a game, 11 headed goals, 50 goals with his left foot, 8 with his right foot, 15 penalties scored, and they don't let him take free kicks. They don't let him take free kicks. That's the crazy part.
I don't think he can. I don't think
he can.
If he does,
he can't.
I don't think he can. Okay.
The only
I didn't know he can. You know for sure he can take a free kick. I dare him to score a free kick before Mbappe. I dare him.
Okay, now if that happens, I recommend you going to hiding.
No,
I will. I'll go inside.
If Haaland takes free kicks like maybe Ibrahimovic does, where he just goes through the wall, there's a chance he could score a few.
Yeah, from long range, 30 plus shots.
It's just the only thing that can stop Man City is themselves and the court case.
And the referees.
If Man City goes into what they happened to them in 2020, where they had guys get sick and guys get injured in like January, February, March, then we have a different story. But now,
so my name is. Do you already want to give up now? Is it over? Is there any point to competing, or you believe in our TDs?
It's difficult, man. I like to put up my AVI.
No. We'll touch on that. We'll definitely touch on that hold up. Let's not get in there now because it'll just be a simple question I'm going to ask the audience. I don't want to the ball, but we'll get there. But continue.
I can't wait for Monday. We need to hear from Berry's him, the other Aston.
You mean Betsy?
Oh, that guy. Oh, like
Betsy. Yes,
you call him Berry.
I was thinking of Berry's in YouTube.
Yeah, but actually, no, that's like two bricks. But continue. What am I saying?
No, I was just saying, like, AJ, we live in a league where my players get their hand around the throat. Another player gets grabbed on the bum. No yellow cards. Yeah, that was my player pushing the ball like 2 yards. Yellow card. We live in this league, and the problem is, HH, is that the worst bit is that these teams and Pep and the style of football, it just kills them because Ipswich went 1-0 up at the Etihad and started playing out from the back. What world do we live in? You're Ipswich Town. Like, you're Ipswich Town. But
for me, I mean, and that is why this whole let's copy Pep, it's so dumb. Again, look at like this team.
It hurts the product of the Premier League. It hurts the product of the Prem.
It's true. It's like, who was the guy that beats Pep? Who was the guy that Pep said in the documentary that I have nice words about him? It's Klopp. Because Klopp just had a completely different style that was almost an antithesis to what Pep's style was. You can't beat a top guy at his game. The way you beat a top guy is do something that is totally different from him. That's how do I now do this? Bro, if you're doing what I do, I know its weaknesses and I know its strengths. So what are you saying? So like, because I remember Allardyce was on Simon Jordan's like podcasting, and I was talking about tippy tap and how everyone now plays the same. Insult Allardyce only once. That long ball, Roots One, Kevin Davies,
Rory Delap
pop thing, Rory Delap throwing. Hit only once. That has a better chance of beating Pep than let's just copy Pep.
Well, you're seeing it in La Liga. These low blocks with like these tall strikers up front. They're causing issues. Meanwhile, in the Premier League, every team wants to play a 3-2-5 in attack and a 4-4-2 in
because the frustration is
the frustration is like the Bundesliga. Yeah, like Bayern, and Bayern just slapped all of them.
Yeah, but my name is because the issue is that this is what people understand. There is not a single tactic that can ever be invented that has zero weaknesses. None. That's the beauty about football. You will never come with a formation tactic that it can be beat. Pep's tactic, no, it's hard to beat Pep. Of course it's hard, but there's a tactic. Roots one, long ball, because the only way that his tactic for it to work is you have to play high, which means that there's space in behind. Once you win the ball, you have to attack and hit him long. What is Klopp's tactic? That ball goes forward and direct as quickly as possible. And will physically try to outrun you, and we're a lot more direct. So you passing and Pep is please pass the ball around. Please do it.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna let teams play out from the back, let Arsenal, let Liverpool, let Aston Villa, even Man United and Chelsea, even though they're bad at the minute, let the top teams play out from the back. Why is Ipswich Town Ipswich
I'm
Town
fucking
playing triangles. Why is Everton with Sean Dyche trying to play football? Why am I seeing?
Money Mates, can we? Are we now in a position where we need to induct Everton now? It's
No,
actually
yes,
getting like we need to induct Everton now. Like, to be honest,
Yes.
They have to go down. I'm sorry.
They have
to. I'm going to Liverpool in May. I have to see Everton go down.
Okay, but let's continue.
Premier League, please deduct Everton more points. I don't want to see these guys play in the Premier League anymore.
How did you guys even survive after that last year? How did you even survive?
Brown envelope. Honestly, but as an Arsenal fan, do you still have faith and hope that we can still win this?
It's demoralizing to watch this league because here's the thing: we can beat City twice, but every other team will try triangles or defensive system, invert fullback, and then pull this guy into the midfield. We've got 7 midfielders on the pitch, and Pep is literally sitting on the sideline.
And then Pep's gonna be like
water, pretending to be scared.
And then Pep's gonna be like. And Money Mates, and then Pep's gonna be like, "This is the greatest team I've ever seen play. Oh my god, look at the way we're
because that's what it's like. Pep compliments those teams that allows his teams to look good. But those teams that play ugly, that makes the games ugly enough for, he hates those teams because those teams can beat him.
Pep is smart now. Man goads their ego or all this stuff, like as if he's not just laughing as he's slapping on them.
The guy is fake drinking water to keep up the act that he's scared in this league. Of course he is. He's laughing at all of you guys.
You know what the worst?
Wait, hold on. Let me come to Abdallah. Wait, Abdallah. So,
you're on mute.
You're on mute. We can't hear you. I don't know why you're going with that chair, bro. Still can't hear you.
Yeah, not StreamYard. Whatever your mic is.
Have you plugged your mic in? You're talking to yourself. Now the mute icon is on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go for it.
All right.
Whatever your mic was, it wasn't on.
No, it's JVC brick.
All right. Where's That's for JVC. That's for JVC. Continue, Abdullah. Go for it.
That's how long JVC was.
Back-to-back hat tricks for Haaland. Alvarez, but all seriousness, this is what his job is. It's to score goals. This is without Rodri. We've now blown the myth out of the water of.
That whole Rodri is a killer. Man, I dare that they give that bomb that Ballon d'Or. Look, they don't even need him. Continue.
It was KDB was the guy, wasn't he? Coutinho. With Haaland, he's the one that provides for Haaland more than what he does. But anyway,
to be honest, KDB is clear of most, even Foden. We won without Foden as well, who has COVID or whatever he has. But it was a good win. I got a bit shaky when they equalised. I was a bit scared of Kudos when we were being pinned back and stuff like that.
Stop it.
No, I was.
You're copying Pep now.
Kudos, you fucking fraud, by the way.
Why are you swearing?
Okay, so what's it like? Abdullah, continue.
No, but I was surprised the Arsenal dropped points. But I think it's ours to lose. It's ours to lose generally because we were there for the taking. That was a poor win. Hadn't we signed Gundo, I don't know, because I wasn't convinced. Last window was crap as well last summer. Signing Mateus Nunes, who was balling out after one game, who's had one game better than the whole of Calvin Phillips' whole City career. Without a doubt, even one game has just proved shut him out of the water. But in my opinion,
does Haaland break his goal record this season?
Yes,
he does.
I generally believe so. Yes.
And does any team worry? Do you feel like if now league is done, title is done, it's yours?
It's still too early, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried. If everyone's fit, I am not worried. I'm not worried about anyone, honestly.
Yeah, because
Abdullah, why is Pep
going to
here?
play triangles?
Abdullah, why is Pep? Why is he in the Premier League for what? What's he here to do?
He said
he's needed.
He said in the Centurion documentary.
Why is he needed? What do you mean why is needed?
Can I go after Kundunu?
So let me come to Hokage.
One last thing. and people hoping for the Chargers to drop, you're going to be hugely disappointed. A lot of you guys.
The Chargers aren't drop, no, bro. No, Abdullah. Don't
you're
include me in that crap. I am
All
not
of
waiting
you guys-
for that crap. Nothing is happening to
all of
City.
you
I
guys,
know.
Get your wrist ready. Get your rope ready.
Okay,
Rope.
relax.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Ew.
It's 2024. We can't be talking about ropes in 2024, bro. That's yellow. There we go. Hokage, Haaland. I saw that you were, making faces when I said about his technique and everything. So, where are you with Haaland? As in, do you think that it's unfair? People they discredit his footballing ability, or do you think, look, who cares? This guy is going to possibly break all goal scoring records that we thought would never be broken after Messi and Cristiano did what they did.
He's gonna score. I mean, the only question I have about Haaland is UCL semi, UCL final, bro. Like, just score there, bro.
And international. I still got to give the international.
Okay. So
you realize this guy almost has as many goals as appearances in international.
No. But here's the thing. Hold on.
Qualify for a Euro.
Here's the thing about Norway.
Should
And
qualify.
I was just thinking about so let's be real.
He plays also
Haaland is the greatest Norwegian player of all time, and I believe that Haaland will forever be the greatest Norwegian player that will ever live. That's a fact.
I mean, I think Tor has.
Okay, but okay, here's the thing. So for
Heck no. Sorry, Hokage, continue. Hokage.
So yeah, my only question with Haaland at this point is, okay, bro, UCL semi-final. If you could get a goal there somehow, that question mark is out. The thing with Norway is, if Bale can get Wales to the World
This is
Cup
what I'm
when
saying.
You have to get Norway to the World Cup with 48 teams. You have to.
Yeah, Norway are a better team than Wales. I'm sorry, they were better.
No, but okay, honest. You see that though. Before Bale, Wales produced gigs. Before that, isn't Mark Hughes Welsh? Welsh?
But HH Wales hadn't qualified for an international competition for 50 years before Bale. That's the difference. Norway have been in international competitions,
Striker. He's limited.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, continue.
Not that much
plays
impact
with
as Bale.
Odegaard, by the way. It's not like him by himself.
Hokage.
And Oscar Wilde. But bro, just looking at this bum ass league, bro. Just listen to this. You have Haaland, Havertz, Jota. You have two bums and Haaland, bro. Come on, bro. Just stop.
And that's the team.
Hand the trophy over, bro. I'm sick of this shit. I think Nomad called it the English Bundesliga. It's the English Bundesliga, bro.
No, but because here's the thing though. Because remember, like seasons ago,
Samasi, we won 11 in a row. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, hold up. So you see, okay, let's go. You see, seasons ago.
I said this season.
Samasi, thank you. Samasi, seasons ago. Now, of course, Bayern had it, but still, there was a little bit more intrigue because it was Lewandowski, Aubameyang. And Aubameyang was playing well. Because, Lukaku, you just put it perfectly.
There was no interest in Bundesliga stuff.
No. Money makes. But I know there was, but Money makes at the end of the day.
9 in a row, 10 in a
Money makes,
row.
there was at least more intrigue in one team had Lewandowski, one team had Aubameyang, one team has Haaland, another team has Havertz, another team has Jota.
Stop it.
Kenny, Haaland, Havertz, Jota.
Bro,
those are the three main strikers in this league.
The Bundesliga back then was
11 in a row had entry.
Haaland look, money makes the push guys off for the guys.
Please.
I can't.
Hold up. So are you saying that it's over with this league? It's over.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. HH, it was 11 in a row, bro. I can't agree with that.
Exactly. I know.
Okay, so with guys, okay, what can guys do?
We can't do anything. Okay, HH, Arsenal, the closest competitor. Okay, you have Liverpool. You signed Chiesa on one knee and Georgia Mamala Babala with he sucks playing out of the back. And Arsenal, they signed that Aura Merchant Calafiori. I don't give a shit if you have Aura, bro. Play defense. Bro, they're trying to hype him up like Nesta. He ain't Nesta. He's Calafiori with some Aura moments. They signed Mikel Merino. Oh, Mikel Merino. He's Rodri's water boy for Spain, bro. Arsenal haven't improved nowhere near. Saka, it's cool. Saka, Havertz, Odegaard, do your thing. You're going to fall short because Man City has a guy who I believe he will break the goal record again. No injuries. He'll probably hit 40 plus this year, dude. If he's hitting hat tricks again, bro, it's very possible he hits 40 plus. What are you going to do against a team that has 40 plus? What are you going to do against a team right now who Rodri and Foden, their two best players last season, aren't even playing yet. Yes, I know Kevin De Bruyne is there. Bro, now they brought in Style, Doku, Savinho. What are you going to do?
It's over. It's
Like,
over.
yeah, you know what? No, he's spitting like because you know. Look, listen, wait, hold up, okay, look, these guys, look at how well they're doing, and Rodri and Foden are nowhere to be seen.
And we sold Alvarez.
They're nowhere to be seen. Like, you see,
No, can I go on this?
it's so demoralizing. Like, there's just no point.
HH, we need Chelsea to do something, man. We need Zhao. We need
You know why I so find so weird? Artists, you better not get packed up and come late Sunday afternoon. Bro.
No.
I don't know what Artists, you're still a United fan. That still exists. But it's like, you know what's so funny? You say Chelsea. So the hack still exists.
No, I know, but we're not.
Brighton costs more than the whole Brighton team costs more than Anthony.
I know, but the point is
the whole Brighton team costs more than Anthony.
I know, but
Talk
the point
about
is,
that.
Yeah, but the point is, Chelsea spent £2 billion with an attack that is survived most teams. You have one of the best attacks in the league, and you said at the start of the season, you said Chelsea are not about top four.
Where did you finish last season? Where did you guys finish last season? Was it like 6 to 7?
I'm saying you said we're not about top four. We're about competing.
Gatlock.
Okay, first of all,
hold on.
Can I go after Gatlock?
Yeah. Gatlock.
Can I go after Kenny?
The thing about this is the only the weakness I can say about these guys is if Haaland goes down, although they did play false nine to win the leagues before, so it's not that big a deal even if Haaland goes down. But the thing is, can they just change to that immediately if Haaland goes down? I don't know. That's the thing. But anyway, I still expect them to win the league. And I'm happy there. I'm happy it's going to be 5 in a row, hopefully, unless Arsenal do something. I don't know.
Okay. Why are you happy that Pep is adopting the Churchill Invitational?
Because since 2010, since I entered that country, actually I didn't enter in 2010, but since around that period, these guys have always talked about how their league is the best, even though in the Champions they weren't doing shit back then. And I just needed somebody to, humble them. Especially a guy that they said that his style would not work in their league. Rubbish. Mm-hmm. Now everybody's copying it and they're bowing down to him. Like, oh, he's this phenomenal force. No. He just came and schooled you and showed you guys what actual football is like. Okay. The same, I remember, was it not Talk Sports when Thierry Henry was talking about how Spain and their football, because of I think Atleti, Real, and Barca were in the in the quarterfinals just last year, and I think Thierry was talking about it, and I think it was Talk Sport that said that he was saying rubbish. Who won the Euros?
Don't listen to Talk Sport.
I don't usually listen to
those guys.
I don't usually listen to them, but it popped up on my feed one time like that, and I heard it, and I'm like the arrogance in England, man. And that's why I'm happy that Pep is doing what he's doing, man. And the only person who are they hoping to stop Pep? Another Spanish manager who was his assistant. Imagine that. So it's like
with pickpocket.
That's it. I think I believe it. No. Think about it. So so Rice was not allowed when what was the pickpocketing for? Like Rice was not allowed when the guy got the red card. The guy didn't see that coming. Like fam. But anyway.
No, Gareth, it's because a player booted the ball 50 yards in the same
think
match.
about it, bro.
Yeah.
Think about it. I never thought there would be a day when today I watched the 7-0. I actually, Leverkusen and City were playing at the same time, and it was Leverkusen I went to watch. If it was a few years ago, I wouldn't have even thought of that. I think I watched Leverkusen instead of City because I just knew what was going to happen.
Oh, no, we all know what's going to happen.
And it helped that Haaland scored in the first 10 minutes because I was like, yeah, I already know what's going to happen here. Well, for Leverkusen again, I wasn't sure what was going to happen because it was against Leipzig. So you could imagine that in a scenario where it's like, bro, we already know what's going to happen. And as for Haaland scoring so many goals, he's got a hat-trick today. Look, it was only going to be a matter of time before he broke that 36 goal record. Okay, I don't know if he's going to do it this season. We don't know how his injury is going to be, but
if he doesn't have any injuries and he's fit for full of the season, there's a very good chance he does.
Yeah,
because remember, this is season 3. He knows the league well, and the key thing, if has no major injuries, it's hard to say whether he does, but there's a good chance.
And I know you had your moment of call when you said that rubbish about if Osimhen came here, he would compete with Haaland with the golden.
We have an Osimhen topic. It's coming.
No. Like, I know you said that, and I didn't take it seriously. That's why I say you had that your.
He says a lot of things.
No, you had that your core moment where you said that kind of stuff.
Just move on. He's also why is he still here?
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, let me bring Kenny. Talk to me, Kenny.
The most interesting thing about this league is the bum-ass rivalry between Chelsea and Man United over who finishes higher. That's the most interesting thing about the Premier League.
And we are finishing above those bombs yet again, bro. Kenny, talk to me, Kenny.
That's the difference.
Oh wow, FA Cup, boom! I'm taking my UCL, my Champions League. Okay.
I'm not talking about the Russian blood fight. Come on, relax.
Can I defend HH on the point, on the Bundesliga point?
Go for it.
Because I think what HH meant is Dortmund on this in the 2014, 15, 16 were closer to Bayern than Arsenal and Liverpool will ever be to Man City in this league.
Wait, no, that's not. I don't
That's stupid.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
There's been no gap bigger than 5 points for all of these league titles.
Samasi, I think I think that's wrong.
Samasi, that was when Pep would wrap up the league by March, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Samasi, they will get by 25 points one time.
Wait, hold on. Samasi, you're saying that the title race was closer then than it's been with Arsenal and City recently?
No, I think at least Klopp made it interesting and beat us in the FA Pokal and beat us.
Oh, bro, you're lying.
No, that's an L.
No.
I mean, like, nice try. At least you're sensible. It's an L. Kenny, talk to me, Kenny.
You know what makes me laugh? It's a problem that she's the only female here, because if we had a female category for the Ballon d'Or, for the Brick d'Or, you know.
Wait, hold up. Wait, Gato, what are you talking about? The Brick d'Or doesn't discriminate. Samasi, you're making a good run. It's just that you're going to up against who's a talent. But Samasi Dori, this is saved, and Samasi, you might get on the podium. You might get on the podium because you made it all Samasi, you made all of us stop for you to tell us that you believe that that's 11 in a row was closer than what these guys were doing. Smart it's a break. Kenny, talk over her. Kenny, talk over her. Kenny, talk over her. Talk over her. Kenny, talk over her. Talk over her. All right, I'll mute your mic. Kenny, go for it. Kenny, you have the mic.
Me too.
Yeah, me too, man. But how do you call it? On Haaland, it was one of my predictions that he's going to break that. That he's breaking that stuff. If he stays fit, he's going to break that stuff. Especially when you look at the wing, like if you look at the wingers they have right now, like Doku's and Savinho's, they're not really goal scorers. So most of the chances is he's going to get the chances. If you look at, I think.
Continue. Kenny, keep talking. It's okay. No, because Kenny, like, how do you stop this? How?
I think Man City have scored 9 goals. Man City have scored 9 goals. Haaland has scored 7 of them. The guy is ridiculous. And the second goal of West Ham.
What? Guys, yes. How City have scored 9 goals and one man has scored 7 of those 9 goals. Guys, that's stupid. That's stupid. What the hell?
I'm looking at West Ham's second goal. Yeah, Haaland is in the box with the ball, and Emerson, you dumbass, you're tracking the run of Doku while you have Haaland in the box on the ball.
Wait, hold on. Kenny, that's okay. So this was Emerson Royale. This is the other Emerson.
No, Emerson.
The guy. Okay, few. Okay, yeah.
I'm like Haaland is in the
no. Respect the Champions League winner. He's not.
You have Haaland in the box. You let him coin time on his left foot.
Hold on, Kenny.
You have Haaland in the box. You let him coin time on his left foot to track Doku's run. Are you dumb? What's going on, man? Don't you do like some? You have to watch some games. Like, come on, Doku and Haaland. What are you banking on? Like, what are you doing, man? I'm so poor defending. But on the case of people are playing from like they're playing from the back and all that stuff. Let's be real, like against City, if you play from the back, you want to pack 8 bosses, you're gonna lose most of the time anyways. Your only chance is if they have a bad game.
But Kenny, do you have a better chance men behind the ball, long ball routes one, or players from the back? What's your best chance?
You probably have a better chance. Honestly, you probably have a better chance. Not doing a bit of both. Not fully like going like playing. You can't. If you hoof it every time, like you're never going to touch the ball. You're going to get tired.
No, Kenny. I'm not saying about hoofing it, but play forward, play direct, try and get a big striker up there, be a lot more advanced and try and play the ball in and behind rather than, let's play pretty.
I think it would have worked before, but when you look at their defenders, like they have different. You have Ruben Diaz, you have guys like Akanji, like Nathan Ake and Guajo. Like these defenders. If you look at the defense, all the defenders, they're like tall guys. Like you can't just physically dominate that team.
No, but Kenny, most of the goals that City score from getting the ball off other teams, it's not even near the defenders. It's literally Ipswich Town goalkeeper hanging onto the ball for too long, and Haaland just presses you. Like that's not a quality.
That's Ipswich Town being silly. Like that's them being silly, trying to play off of like that deep, like from just playing around with the goalkeeper. But like long balls against them is tough. Like from the best chance you have against them is probably trying to be a bit more defensively on the side and hit them on transition and counters. But even if you have to play like some perfect game and they have to be they have to have a bad day. Like you can play a great game against.
Okay, like when Poch used to beat City, did City have a bad day? Or when Palace beat City, were City bad when Palace used to beat City?
Yes, they probably
City never
missed chances.
conceded 4 goals.
Yeah, they probably miss chances, and then they concede and then you're on your great day and you score like 3 goals, and you have a good day. Well, yeah, those Tottenham games.
So, Kenny, basically, you're saying that this is mission impossible. That it's done. That's it. How you're saying is like, what's the point?
Your Pep does that to everywhere he's been to. The guy dominates. I'm sorry, and when you look at the player he has, like. The only thing that can save us is an injury, man. If Haaland gets injured,
and
maybe we have a chance.
115.
But
nothing is happening with 115.
Nothing is happening with that. Like the only chance you have against, if Haaland gets injured, maybe you might have a chance. But if the guy stay fit, look at, like they said, Rodri is not even fit. Rodri is not playing. Foden, that was PFA. We don't even know that the guy's not even playing. You don't care.
Oh my god.
If that was another team, imagine if Saka doesn't play for Arsenal, people would be, we don't have Saka.
But do you know how well that is? The so-called player of the season PFA player, he's nowhere to be seen, and these guys are cooking without him. So how good was that false 10?
Bro, just give the...
Wait, HH, can I speak on this?
Wait, hold up. Kenny.
Hold on,
hold on, Kenny.
Yeah, like these guys, they're playing like, how do you call it? Rico Lewis is coming in. It's like they don't miss a beat. Like the guy is just as long as Pep is here, this guy is going to dominate. The only chance is if these guys get injured or Pep leaves. I'm sorry, like even Arsenal, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys have no chance. There's no chance. No one has a chance. You guys don't.
Can I speak?
Let me go to AK and then to Omo. AK.
It's a wrap. Congratulations.
So you're saying there's no chance for anyone else? There's no chance.
I'm seeing first of all, Man City, man. Haaland had 7 goals in 3 games. He's done a hat trick in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Who do Man City play next?
Can I just say that's half of Nicholas Jackson's goals from last season?
Shout out to Nicky J.
Who do Man City play?
Oh, actually, okay. So they play Brentford, Watford in the Karabuki, Inter Milan. Then Arsenal is early. So Arsenal is on the September 22nd. Wow.
Home or away?
Home.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 2 against Brentford. Bro, like this guy's a goal scoring machine, and I'll be honest, I used to rate like footballing ability and strikers, but after watching that bum-ass crock known as Harry Kane at the Euros, bro, I gained a lot of appreciation for Haaland. The fact that this guy with such little touches, such little activity on the ball, is so alert and is, bro. I'm gonna say it now. I don't even care. He might be the most lethal finisher the Premier League's ever seen. He might be the most lethal.
I'd say Van Nistelrooy is just above him.
No, that's a blow. But now
It's
look,
between him and Van Nistelrooy.
But little tidbit here, and I'm sure Iris will know this. So I don't know what number it is. So Andy Cole, I think Andy Cole scored 180 something goals, only one of which was a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that's good.
Yeah.
Now that is a little lethal. But no. I'm saying right now, forget the Premier League. He is one of the most lethal strikers I've ever seen.
Yes.
Okay, bring any striker. This guy's goal to game ratio so far, it's one of the best the game has ever seen. It's insane.
For his age, I think he's the best.
Basically,
by far.
We don't know what's going to happen. For this guy's age, no one comes close. Goal to game ratio for his age and how long he's been doing it, no one comes close. It's insane.
Yeah, like I mean, maybe his only like detraction is like his performance in big games against quality defenders. Maybe that's the only thing that he's kind of missing. But bro, this guy is incredible. And having seen a certain Frenchman's introduction to the big stage, I can only credit him for coming into the Premier League and scoring and breaking the record. Like we can say what we want about the Prem, and like I agree, the Prem, bro, like the quality of the Prem. I'll be honest, bro. The quality of the Prem, along with the Liga, are the two worst quality leagues in European football right now. I'd rather watch Serie, La Liga, and Bundesliga than the Premier League. Because everything is the same. Every team plays the same. There's no variety. There's no tactical variety. There's no innovation. Like, what is the new type of tactical idea that's being used in the Prem to be successful? I'm seeing Inter Milan play with center backs coming into midfield and two strikers and wing backs going as like attacking wingers and stuff. I'm seeing La Liga where like I'm seeing Barca play incredible football. I'm seeing defenders actually be tactically aware.
Do you think an issue is defenders being worse and they're no really good 1v1 quality defenders? We're like, okay, I'm gonna make it my thing to man mark him and to really do something. Because what quality, or this is a quality 1v1 defender who's gonna really make it difficult for this striker for 90 minutes?
I think we've seen it before. Rudiger's done it, Saliba's done it, Gabriel's done it. Like, you have to man mark him. You have to stay really close to him, and you have to be really aggressive and be physically very, very strong in order to stop him. Whilst also, like, he's very fast, so you have to be as quick as him. And there's only a handful of defenders in world football that can do that. But if you can do that, you can stop him. So I think, boy, this guy will stat pad for years on end. This guy will continue to stat pad, continue to, score a load of goals. And with all due respect, the Premier League, I don't think any teams are trying to stop it. Like, I'll be honest. There's only a few teams that I think are trying to stop it. Like, especially like lower league teams. Try and make the game more difficult for Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
Why are you making it so easy for him? That's why even West Ham under Moyes, West Ham under Moyes wouldn't have passes out of the back and made a mistake for Haaland to pounce on. They would have booted it up. They'd have won the second ball, and they had runners in behind. Now everybody wants to play like Pep, which only gives more license for a striker of the quality of Erling Haaland to score more and more.
Yeah. Okay. So, Omar, talk to me. I'll come to 87. Omar.
Man, this just makes me sad that the ideal striker in modern day is Erling Haaland. I understand that he scores that many goals, his movement is great, but Romario, Henry, Beckham.
No, but okay, but Omar, let's be fair. How much tech did Inzaghi have? How much tech did Van Nistelrooy have? Because let's be fair, there are many different strikers, and some of the really best strikers were just good goal scorers. Arguably, one of the best goal-to-game goal scorers, the most clutch goal scorers of all time, Gerd Müller. How much tech did Gerd Müller have? But the guy is literally one of the most clutch scorers. So my thing about Haaland is that...
Not much.
Yeah, my thing with Haaland is, look, And you know why I like it? He's a goal scorer. So that's fine. I don't need my striker to be R9. It'll be cool if you want everything. That's cool. But if you can score goals, that's what I want. So for me, it's almost as if like I just do it because I like to trope and I like to piss people off because that's just I'm an antagonist. I'm like a villain in a movie. But if we're being real, he's a goal scorer. Let him score goals.
Yes, but
So
you see, the thing with that is that works in a league when you're playing against teams like Ipswich and all these Brexit FC teams. But in the Champions League, against strong defenders who can read you and predict your movements, that's when players like Romario and Henry will show up because they can create their own goals.
But my thing though is, again, I use the example of Inzaghi. Inzaghi scored in some very big games. Haaland is young. And remember, the whole point is the more games you play, the better you become and the more you now know how to play against certain defenders. So you'll improve your movement, you'll improve your positioning, you'll improve where you are on the pitch. So with a talent like this, Omo, don't make it against Haaland to adapt himself and improve his goal scoring, where I now know how to now get in better positions to now score against these better defenders. So he's young.
Oh man, but for all of you player fans, man, just keep praying, because the way Man City are going, they have this guy, they have even Oscar Bob on the bench. He's not Ghana, but he's still good. They have Savinho, Doku, all these guys. It's just Arsenal have who? Merino, Havertz, Pickpocket FC. What are we doing here? It's just so.
Okay, so 87, talk to me. Thoughts on Haaland, man? Do you think he breaks his goal scorer record, and can anybody stop City?
Well, the first question is, can anyone stop City? The best chance is Arsenal, and even Arsenal, I don't trust them. So for me, City's to lose. And Erling Haaland, yeah, he could probably break his goal scoring record. I actually have a more interesting question. Will he break Alan Shearer's record?
No, because he wouldn't stay in the Premier League long enough. So basically, if he had his entire career in the Premier League, 1,000%. But I believe that he goes to La Liga like in 3-4 years' time. He doesn't stay in the Premier League for his whole career now.
But the question is, how many years does he need to hit that record?
Oh, to beat that
He's
record,
on
I mean, you need. I would say, if he keeps going at this rate, 4 or 5 more seasons, I think.
Well, no, if you're on 70
in 2 years.
In 2 years,
yeah,
shit, it's just gonna take you about
5 years, and he's broken it.
Yeah, 5 years, and he's not staying in the Premier League for 5 years now.
And mind you, it took Alan Shearer about 11 years, bro.
11 years. Wow.
And also remember, he had 42 games for a while. So I think before
it became the Premier League.
No, 95, 96, they changed it from.
No.
Yeah.
It was if I think it was 3 seasons in the Premier League, it was still 42 games. Like the Blackburn season was 42 games, I think.
Yeah, because
94, 95. 94, 95.
The original goal record was 34 goals in 42 games or something.
Yes.
And then he hit 36 and 38.
And I'm sorry, 4 games, that's something. Because in 4 games, this guy can give you 5 or 6 more. So Shearer does have an advantage having played 4 games more for several seasons.
And Nietzsche, for Pep, he kind of is a disadvantage to Haaland too, because even the goal in the season, his first season when he broke the record, how many times was he taken off at 65 minutes after he already had a hat trick? Bro, if he was allowed to play until 90 minutes when defenders are more tired, he would have scored 40
and also remember, I really believe that he would have broken the Messi UCL record thing of goals in one game. Because remember, he had 5 goals against Leipzig and there were like 20 minutes to go and he got taken off.
Yeah.
So basically, my thing is that, bro, like, imagine if he was allowed to play a lot more games, like full 90 minutes. But it's one of those things where I understand Pep doing that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Pep, like, I'm not here for you, Haaland. I'm here for City. So if we're up 4-0, I want to keep you fresh and protect you.
Yeah, there's no point in playing.
No, because it's a long season. You're going to have to play like 40, 50, 60 games. I want to keep you fresh for the UCL and for the FA Cup. So no, I'm not going to like burn you out. So yeah, it makes sense, you know?
Yeah. For me, if he breaks Alan Shearer's record, that'll be really insane. But I don't think he will.
But my thing is that, do you see him staying at City for 4 or 5 more seasons?
It's really hard to say.
No one will pay the asking price apart from Madrid. So I don't know.
Wait. What's the asking price?
Well, he's signing a new contract. Already is 200 million.
What? 200 million?
He's not 200
Wow.
He's
It's
200
not
million.
shut up. He's not 200 million. Get
There's a
out of
release
here.
clause.
Abdallah,
He's
stop
signing
using
a
Madrid
new
zone as your
He's
source.
signing
It's
a
not
new
200
5-year
million.
contract as well.
Okay, and
He's close to signing that.
He's worth that. He's
Wait,
worth
sorry,
that.
87.
yeah. So the thing is, like, if he does leave, it's gonna for me. I only see him going to Real Madrid or Barca. I don't really see any other teams besides those two.
Barca can never afford him.
No, I don't mean now, but in the future.
Yeah, okay, so let me hit some debates. So shout out to your boy Josh. I'm saying now, if Haaland had footwork, he would be the most talented football. No, he wouldn't. Of all time. Could be more scarier than young R9, 5-man with feet space, finishing, head power, the most skilled player. If he had, but my thing is that how much tech? How good is his tech? So the reason why Messi is such a freak is not only his goal scoring. The guy had crazy dribbling and free kick, and he could pass and he could play make. The reason why Arnold was such a freak was his dribbling is arguably the best. Like he's the most technical player we've probably ever seen. So when you say tech, what kind of tech and how much tech? That's the thing. Talent FC, Bundesliga back. One fluke bad season got fans fooled. Don't we'll get there. We're going to talk about Leverkusen. We're going to get there. Shout out to Kelvin. HH using Juju has bad consequences. You sold your soul to the witch doctor and Chelsea got cursed. No, I did not. Zad left Chelsea and was looking like Keenan Thompson. Rhys James is built like a snowman.
No, HH, where is Rhys James right now?
The less said, the better. Shout out to your boy Josh. The English media and the league has been exposed on a world level. You have a Norwegian freak running around the league, breeding everybody up like the Norwegian Nick Carden, but England say best league. Okay, that doesn't make sense. But look, my thing though is, he can't be stopped. Like this guy is probably going to break his goal record this season. He is.
No, but AHH, according to Rory Jennings, it was disrespectful to Salah.
Yeah.
Say that Haaland would score more than 15.
No. Yeah, listen to Roy Jenny. The same guy, him and that City donkey that said that Brighton are going to get relegated this season.
Oh, please forget those guys. Shout out to Talents FC. You got chefs in London that love him. They're looking for him. Word on the streets is he will eat at the table. Chefs on.
Oh yeah, Sanchez with Chelsea.
Okay. Shout out, man. Shout out to the guys, man. Kelvin Serie, guys, HH is not Nigerian. He's actually from Zimbabwe. Hey, what?
That's a couple of quick.
Bamza, Prem sexuals used to clown Bundesliga and La Liga when Messi, Narcissisto, Lewandowski, etc. hit these Haaland numbers abroad. Man, no.
They're
Prem,
hypocrites.
you can't say anything now. You cannot say anything now because, you see, and it's funny. No one is actually going to mention how Pep is disrespecting this league. Because I'm sorry, because you know what it is? Premier guys are this makes me look awkward. Because remember, the whole point is this is the best league in the world, the top league in the world. And City and Haaland, they're making a mockery of the league. It's a joke.
No, not just that. I need Haaland to have 5 golden boots in a row, even more. Because, bro, I was so happy that
so he won the golden boot the last 2 times.
Yes. Man's got 27 goals in his last off season. 27
off
goals.
season.
Just how many goals behind 36? That's 6 minus.
Okay. Let me ask this: if City continue to disrespect this league, do you think it harms the Premier League brand, or it's too popular already?
Yes, it does. It does harm the Premier League.
It does harm. It harms. Yeah, it does harm.
Bro, no offense,
we
bro.
have the same.
Bro,
having the same team.
If they just keep winning and winning, because you guys really should go and find Klopp and bow down and say, "Oh God, please, thank you."
Yeah.
Because
imagine not for Klopp, this would have been 6 in a row or the 5 in a row.
7, I think.
7.
7 in a row. We could be going for 8. Going for 8, bro. We could have been going for. This guy could be close to even that 11 in a row.
Bro, Klopp did his thing. So shout out to Betsy. Jad, Noni, Gusto Drill album collab when. Betsy, focus on trying to win your first UCL.
That's fair. That's fair, man.
First win UCL. Wing, Osimhen, hashtag. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna talk
I
about
need, I need to speak on that first. I need to speak on that
We're
first.
gonna
man.
get to Titan
Man.
FC. Osimhen exposed and can't even cry
Right,
racism.
okay.
Okay, you know what?
Right,
Let's
okay,
just-
okay. Well,
So I put in the poll: will Haaland break his goal record this season? 63% says. No, sorry. So 6% say, "Who cares?" Street front tax. 14% said not sure. 70% says no. 63% believe he will break the record this season. Wow, interesting.
I believe we need to like band together and like we need
Wait,
to. Like,
can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it. 87. Go for it.
Listen,
Wait.
Yeah, you,
Hold on.
Wait.
Elijah.
Hold on. 87. Go for it. 87.
okay, you know how Messi got 91 goals in a calendar year? If Haaland does that, that would be crazy.
He's not gonna.
No,
do that.
I don't think he does. And do you know why? Norway, Argentina. I think, remember, he got, I think, about 12 or 13 for thingy. And also, do you know what the difference is? Free kicks.
Yeah.
I think the variety of goals, when you have a large variety of goals, it puts you in a better position than if.
Yeah, that's true.
So I basically, that's not, like, you see, the usage is weird. The 91 goals, that's never been broken. And Cristiano's goals in that Champions League season, that's never been broken.
Yeah,
But that is more likely to be broken.
No. At least you can say Ronaldo's goal was broken in the last format. It won't be broken in that last format.
Yeah,
this
that's the
format,
thing. Yeah.
it
It's definitely broken in this format because there's more games.
Yeah. Well,
that's
there only
good.
two more games. Or am I wrong?
Well, there could be.
It depends. If you play playoff,
playoffs.
Okay, if you play playoff,
Exactly, yeah.
Which there's something I don't understand. You see, usually they don't add the qualifiers. You go score in qualifiers. They don't add that to when it starts the league games. So what will happen to the playoffs? The teams that play the playoffs.
Look, I say a lot of it. Wait, hold on. So Hoka, so let's just quickly do so. Hoka, you might look at the Hoka.
Just one thing. Are we gonna check out the fixtures for the?
Yeah, we will. So Hokage, talk to me. So, is this the beginning of the end for Leverkusen, or is it just a blip? Have these late scoring winners finally been found out?
Listen, I'll say this, Leverkusen. So nice undefeated season, very good first trophy in your history. It used to be the second place bums. I get it. Good, congrats to you guys, but it's cool to be a champion. But the next season, when you're champions, people target you more. People play harder against you. They'll die. They're more willing to die to beat you, especially if you're undefeated Leverkusen. If you saw how the Leipzig players celebrated today in their win, it's like they just won the Bundesliga. So Leverkusen, we're 2 games into your title defense season, and you're already cracking under the pressure. Fucking bums, bro. Bayern was under that pressure for 11 years. You can't show that. This is what I'm trying to get at is that you can't show the league that you are able to crack down that easily 2 games into the season because
but it's early though. It is still very this is their first loss in a whole 30 something games or something. So my thing though is I don't think we can say they're cracking under the pressure, but this is a key thing. That next game.
Yes.
So you finally now lost. How do you now react after being unbeaten for such a long time? So how we'll know whether they've cracked under the pressure is what happens in the next game. So if the next game they now win, let's not see. Now if they now lose the next game, back-to-back losses, you've not experienced this for a long time. Psychologically, mentally, how do you deal from that? So the key thing is, what do these guys do in the next game? Because see, my thing is, when Dortmund did that back-to-back, it was like, no, this is a really good team. And that team reached the UCL final. Yes, Leverkusen, they deserved it. They were amazing. So I think 87, you put up the stats. I think it was 13 late goals?
Yeah, it was like the 13 is probably not correct exactly, but there's like 12 or 10.
So basically, it was double digits. You had double digits of late goals. That's insane. And you can't replicate that. Obviously, so my thing though is, okay, you have to give them. What you don't want to say is, oh, you fluked. No, that's crazy. You didn't fluke it, but those are a lot of late goals you scored, And are you sure you're going to have that Robert the Green unlock again? So that's my thing, but continue, okay.
So yeah, we should wait for their next games. I'm just saying, people. So the conception that I feel like people have a notion when Bayern had 11 in a row that teams wouldn't play no block. Teams would play low block. Teams would play low block. I'm pretty sure every game I watched Leverkusen play last season, everyone tried to get at them. Everyone tried to get that first L on their record. This season, they're not going to have that freedom. There are going to be more low blocks they're going to play against, and I'm interested to see how they're going to tackle that issue. Can Xhaka keep scoring a bunch of bangers? Can Grimaldo score all those outside the box goals again? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm just saying, when you're champions, the pressure's different. People play harder against you. Now, for Bayern are probably their number one contenders this season. I do think this is still going to be a title race. I don't think Bayern are going to run away with it because it's been one game with company, but we're having, strong attack, weak defense issues again, just like we've had for freaking 5 years now. It's going to be tight again, but Leverkusen, all I'm saying is that when the target's on your back, there is more pressure. Teams play harder against you. You are now on the standing of Bayern, where Bundesliga teams will play low box, and winning against you is like winning the Champions League. It's like winning the league. Teams celebrate a win like they've won a trophy against you. And you saw that with Leipzig today. The more impressive thing today with Leipzig is that they beat them at their home in front of their fans.
Yeah.
Down 2-0.
That shocked me.
That shocked me because, I'm thinking 2-0 at their home, bro, it's over. But Leipzig, they raised my eyes. I didn't think Leipzig would be that. I didn't think. I'm interested in Leipzig this season. I'm not going to say they're going to contend for the title, but yeah, let's wait and see on Leverkusen.
No, because see, I said this. I'm going to say myself because I said that I feel the most interesting title race I feel is going to be the Bundesliga. Pep is already going to see what's up for Manchester. That's what's going to happen. You see, La Liga is going to be interesting. Before I said no, but now, based on what Barca are doing, Real, La Liga is going to be interesting. But I still believe that, put it this way, the way things are looking, La Liga might still be this 2-horse race, possibly 3. The way Bundesliga is looking, because I'm still not sold on company, Leverkusen, I don't know, it could be like a 3-horse race. So you could have Stuttgart, you could have Leipzig, Bayern. So it could really be a real open 3-4 horse race in the Bundesliga. It could be a lot more open.
Not 4.
And I will say, Leverkusen is still absolutely, they're still the favorites, bro. Like this one loss, I do say that, okay, they lost this early because Leipzig maybe played harder or whatever. So we have to wait and see. But they're still the favorites. Don't get me wrong. And then Bayern second, and then a fight between Leipzig, Dortmund, whatever, Stuttgart for that third spot. But they're still the favorites, so they're still going to have this championship, people regarding them as the champion. They're not going to go. I'm pretty sure next game they'll win like 4-0, 5-0. Because they have the best team in the Bundesliga. Their team is better than Bayern's, Dortmund's. They have the best squad. So there's no excuses for them, in my opinion, to not go back to back, to be honest. So
Samasi, how did you celebrate? Samasi, how did you celebrate them losing? I think she's sleeping. AK, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I had mixed feelings. I can't lie. On one hand, I was
mixed feelings. What the heck?
No, because I was happy that Leverkusen lost finally. But again, you don't understand, HH. I wanted that that penalty appeal in the last minute. I wanted to see the penalty being given.
Stop. You see, now stop. No, you're alone in that. Like, I don't know. I tweeted that I dare these guys to get another late school. I dare them.
So that I could see Samasi and Okage on the Hangout.
Yeah, going crazy.
But yeah, see, boy, it had to end at some point. It is what it is. I think it may give them less pressure now to preserve their unbeaten run, and they might actually play better because even if you notice, like the last 5 to 10 games of last season and this season, they were winning by late goals. They weren't really playing dominating football like they did before that. So I think this would help them in that case. I also think Leipzig, for me, impressed me, and I think I like a lot of their players, a lot of their signings. I like it. Of course, you have Bayern. Dortmund, I watched their game today, a little bit, and they look pretty good. So it's an interesting league, the Bundesliga. A lot of good teams, very high quality. And Leverkusen, for me, I think they are the favorites, but be interesting to see how they respond.
Can I speak after this?
Yeah. 87, go for it.
Yeah, Leverkusen. It's really interesting. I feel like this is what I feel like Leipzig did what Leverkusen did. Like they got to taste their own medicine, basically.
Yeah.
Which is pretty ironic. Yeah, because Leverkusen were 2-0 up and Leipzig made a comeback 3-2. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, like for Leverkusen, I think they're still, as Lukaku said, and people are saying they are still the favorites for this league because they still have the Xabi Alonso. They still have kept most of their players.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how Leverkusen react because their next game is Hoffenheim away, so that's going to be interesting. And for Leverkusen,
I mean, but how do you think they'll deal with having a target on their back and now teams now raising their expectations against them?
Yeah, that's going to be difficult to handle because I think the hard thing people don't talk about this, but it's really hard to defend your title. It's not easy.
Yes. Yeah. Ask Carlo.
But yeah, there's a lot of increased pressure, increased expectations.
So this begins. So Hoffenheim away, then they play Feyenoord away, Wolfsburg at home, then 28th of September they play Bayern.
Yes, yeah, that's going to be interesting. And the thing is, like when you win the title next season, you're naturally expected to defend it.
Yes,
as a team. So at least most teams have the expectations. So for Leverkusen, it's going to be interesting. And maybe AK is kind of right. Maybe that record they were trying to chase. Is maybe now they'll have and maybe there won't be as much pressure because it's hard to sustain that, and obviously every team your unbeaten streak ends at some point. You can't sustain forever,
Yeah.
And last thing I'll say is that usually the streak ends when you least expected it. It's kind of the weird thing. Is that I feel like whenever you lose, it's more when these teams have high unbeaten streaks, they lose games that they're not expected to lose. So, yeah.
Well, so remember the Invincibles.
Yeah.
Was anybody surprised that they lost to United? It was still surprising though because of how good Arsenal were, but again, it's like you lost to your rivals, and that was when Rooney was still doing Rooney. So when they lost, I was like, oh, geez, okay. But I was like, it's Man United. And United were very up for beating them. And my thing though is, how shocking was this? Leipzig are a good team. Now, it was maybe shocking that they lost at the crib.
Yeah,
but it's not like if they lost to Braunschweig,
Oh yeah. But it's still it's still a little bit surprising.
So quickly, shout out to your boy Josh, who says Pep did gun signs in the postmark. Please tell me this is a lie.
Damn.
Please, I am begging you. I am begging you. I have had this. Please tell me this is a lie. Josh, please, you're lying.
No, search it up. Search it up.
I don't want to search it up. Basically, I'm going to convince to myself that it's a lie. So in my mind, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Okay. Let me bring in this dude, man. Okay, Cole, make it brief, man. Cole, make it brief.
Yeah.
Leipzig.
Actually, they lost because, to be honest, right? You can, like Hokage was saying, you cannot keep up this comeback thing. Every last minute, you get added 10 minutes or added 7 minutes, and then you come back with a late minute goal. Another reason why they lost is I forgot his name. He's a Finland goalkeeper, Herdecki or something like that. He wasn't playing. Herdecki. Yeah. He wasn't playing. And I remember the last time Leverkusen played with Herdecki was against Atlanta, and they lost. That was a beatdown. They lost 3-0 to Admiral. Lookman really beat those guys.
Oh my God, HH. Yeah, he actually did it.
Yeah. So all in all though, HH, what I'm worried about is that Bayern doesn't take advantage of Leverkusen losing today, and we actually lose to Freiburg tomorrow, because that could happen, especially with the way
Bayern not losing to Freiburg. Come on.
I mean, I look at the defense is very shaky, guys. I'm not even gonna. And also, I feel like we need like a defensive mid who's a tackler who's gonna protect. One thing about Bayern, HH, the first game, he looked so reluctant to play Paulinho. I think Paulinho would fit perfectly in this Bayern team. You said what?
We're discussing Leverkusen, not Bayern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, but all in all, I thought Kevin Campbell was good. Antonio Nusa, when he brought on Antonio Nusa and subbed off Sesko, that changed the whole game, because Sesko was garbage. Like, I don't know. Like, I remember Arsenal and Chelsea.
So, who's your pick for the league? If you had to choose, who's your pick to win the league?
Man. Honestly, I think Leverkusen is going to win it because this is the only reason why they're going to win it. Bayern don't have depth. That's all. And Dortmund too. Dortmund drop points. Like they look like Dortmund is going to drop points against a lot of the small teams this season. Nuri Sahin, you don't really know too much. Like we don't know too much about him. And then also like you look at like just also how the referees are in favor. Bro, do you know Leverkusen almost got a penalty today?
I know.
I was so scared. Like, bro, like the referees, there's an agenda. Like they're really pushing this Leverkusen to win Bundesliga.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me bring up so Pupin, the thoughts on Leverkusen finally losing. Do you think they're cooked or still a long way to go?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it had to come at some point. I mean, I think the record of being unbeaten was probably set by, I just saw a graphic by Pep Guardiola and Jupp Heynckes, 53 games over 2 seasons, of course. This record probably will never be broken. To be honest, I don't see it, or in the coming years, I don't see it, because what's also, I think, really good for the league is that the top 4 or even the top 8 is like really, really close if you think about it. I think it has never been that close because Bayern had such a strong hold on the league. But yeah, so I think it will always be difficult for Leverkusen to defend the title if, the top 8 is that close. Everyone can beat everyone. And yeah, I mean, that's what I have to say as a Bayern fan.
If you had to put money on a team to win the league, would you still have faith in your boys Bayern, Leverkusen to do it, or neither Leverkusen or Bayern?
Yeah, I still have faith in my boys because the thing is just there are. I mean, even someone like Jamal Musiala, who he said in interviews over and over again, he doesn't want to experience a year like he had last year without winning trophies, and that's coming from a guy who is, I don't know, 21, 22, someone who is really young. And we also added a lot of new players who are really motivated, because I think that was also a problem for last year. We had we didn't change much of the player material. So I think many of them were, fed up, or how do you say it? You couldn't motivate them as much. And I think because we got so many new players, I think they're all ready to take on the challenge. And yeah, so I just think we will do it. It will be close. I think there isn't. I think Leverkusen didn't really improve because I think they showed in the last 2 games defensively they aren't as settled as they are or as they were last season, because I think they played 2-2 or 3-2 last week.
Yes,
I think they won. Yeah, if I'm not
against,
sure.
I think was that against Bremen or no Mönchengladbach.
Yeah. And nothing against Mönchengladbach, but they haven't been that brilliant over the last few seasons. So maybe that's a way how we can beat them. But of course, it will be tight. It will be close. I think it won't be as last season, as Leverkusen clearly won it and deservedly.
So can I just have my 2 cents because I'm in the back of just thing or not?
Oh no, you mean on the Leverkusen thing?
Yeah, just quickly, yeah.
Go for it.
I'm trying to dip in out of work, that's why.
Yeah.
So just going on the Leverkusen topic. I mean, I think Hokage kind of mentioned, it's always defending. You're a big club, like when you're able to defend your title, basically. So that's when because it's a different skill set. I mean, okay, Roman did the exception just because they've defended backed by UCLs, which is harder. So I take that as a different category. I think just like Chelsea have defended titles, right?
Yes, we have.
When was that? Sorry.
We have with Mourinho. we went back to back. We did back to back with Mourinho. We have. Okay. So.
When was that? Was it
We did.
06,
We did.
06.
Oh,
yeah.
06 and 05. Okay, okay,
Oh, 6. Jesus.
Okay. So the point is that like that it's a different set. It is a different set of skills. So as Sakagi said, like teams are going to be more defensive. There's going to be high expectations. You're going to have to break them down, etc., etc. On top of that, Leverkusen won the Champions League last season, and obviously there are going to be more games. So further increase in squad depth, etc. So it will be an interesting challenge for Leverkusen. I don't think Leverkusen are going to drop off or fall off unlike I said other teams like it's not going to be like a Leicester City or something.
But do you see the Bundesliga being very open, or it will still be between Leverkusen and?
I think the reason why this is slightly different is because I think company is still an enigma. That is, I think, is a difference because it'll be a different story if Hansi Flick was managing Bayern Munich. Then we might think, okay, it's probably fine. But the fact that you've got
you said company is a what?
An enigma.
Yeah.
What was the last part of that?
Okay, Alex, continue. Alex, continue.
What?
Alex, just continue. No, that's you know what? That's a yellow. That's a yellow. Very cool. Alex, continue.
I just got it right.
You could have said it's a puzzle. I want to
finish. Right. Okay. Anyway, so I think part of the problem is we don't really know what company is going to do yet because he's still an experienced manager, and especially deeper into the season because it's not like company has had like experience of like title challenges or title races, etc. Whereas at least Leverkusen are now. So that's why I think that it might get interesting. Like, what experience does company have where he'll be able to?
I think. If it was a Flick or a Hankers, boom, because it is
exactly
company being there, it's like, yes, it's still Bayern, yes, guys are hungry, but this is a guy this is a different level. Like, bro, we saw Moyes going from Everton to United. Like, winning the championship isn't the same as winning the Bundesliga.
As well as just the idea of like managing, because like the hardest skill is being able to manage and rotate your squad in multiple competitions. So it's one thing, okay, you're in terms of like you're just focusing on just the league and maybe the occasional cup competition. It's another thing to think, right? Okay, I'm going to play these players in the Champions League, but maybe I can't play them all the time. And then when the season comes after January, thinking, right, okay, but we're how many points behind this team? Okay, we've got these fixtures. I'll play. You know what I mean? That kind of management.
And also, the key thing was like, obviously, there's a video going around about how company is like shouting on guys and swearing and everything. That's kind of work because company, you are a Premier League winner and done stuff with players who you've not done everything. Thomas Muller has won a World Cup and won several titles and everything and won several Champions League. So you basically. Because remember, this is what Fekir was amazing at doing this, like man-to-man motivation and relationship skills. Those interpersonal skills are very different from Burnley players to World Cup winners, UCL winners.
HH, I would agree with you 100% if it was 3 years ago, because even now, Thomas Muller isn't starting every game. He is a big, he has a big role. He still is. But because we saw that in the national team, he is ready to say, okay, I'll sit at the bench. I'll be, someone who comes off the bench if it is necessary. Because he also knows he can provide, what he did a decade before. And what I also wanted to add was, how likely is it that Bayern has another season that is such underwhelming as it was last season? Because even with the Dortmund title defense, you have to say, I think Bayern dropped the ball. Bayern dropped the ball in that season, and Dortmund, of course, they played their part. But it's always, it was just like that. Bayern lost the games that they had to win. It wasn't, Dortmund, of course, they got the results that they got. But for me, it's always, if you want to beat Bayern has to have a bad year, because that's just the state of the league.
Wait, hold on. Moneymace, is your mic working there? Moneymace. All right, I don't think Moneymace. All right.
I'm about to eat your rice.
Oh, wow. So, let's deal with this thing right now.
Is Osimhen or Arsenal?
No. Oh no, because I was going to talk about Arsenal, but since my name is next, we're going to go to Osimhen.
Okay.
Can I feel on this?
All right.
I found a quote from.
So actually, can I speak it quickly first? And I'll head off.
Okay. So Addis, because I'll go down with this. Okay, Addis, where are you with this? Where are you? What side are you on here?
It all. Let's be real. I'm speaking to all the Nigerians here. It all went downhill for Osimhen after Instagram. Like let's keep it a start. When he had that breakdown on Instagram with the coach and everything, that it all went down for Nigeria as well. That's a separate thing that we'll talk about later because Nigeria are a complete mess right now. But for him, after that whole Instagram thing, because I did say at the time, I was thinking like, because even in the video, his friend was like, be careful just because this is out there, etc. And I did say at the time when that happened, I was like, bro needs to be careful because if you're giving off a vibe that you potentially could be drama or trouble, etc., it's going to potentially dissuade a lot of clubs. On top of the fact that you think so highly of yourself and you're demanding, high wages, you're putting out there that like you could potentially be problematic. Okay. Now, obviously, fast forward to the transfer window. He said more times at the beginning that, and I never really understood it, that he was going to do this whole thing on his terms, his salary, the release clause with the Saudis, etc., etc., etc. Now, demanding a weekly wage of 300k is absolutely ridiculous.
No, you can't.
Especially when most European teams have to deal with like FFP, etc. I've got no idea what he's not. It's not like he's won an AFCON with Nigeria. Yes, he's not won a CL. His performance last season wasn't that great. There is no reason why. On when you're
why can't Nigerians be realistic with this? Why can't they be realistic with this?
I don't know, HH. I really, really, really don't know. Like the Chelsea offer was there, offered him 150 or something. He was like, no, I just put it in. I don't know whether he felt that he could play Chelsea and Saudi against each other. Obviously, when Al Hilal, when Tony became available, it now became problematic because it's like, well, we've got Tony now, like we don't need a striker, so we've given you your terms. We've given you the sort of a simple release clause because obviously with these deals, it's not just his wages and also the release clause. It's also the agent fees. It's his agent fees, family fees, all the rest of it. It's also gonna be an expensive deal, But at the end of the day, he shot himself. Like if at the very least, if you're going to do that, you should at least be on somewhat semi-good terms. Do it in a way where you've not burnt bridges with the club that you're in.
So what's really happened between him and Napoli?
Well, because but this is the thing. This whole, from my understanding, and maybe the people watch Serie will know ahead of him. He essentially burned bridges with Napoli. Like he's been pushing for a move for a long time during that season. Obviously, there was the whole instance with the whole racial stuff and the Kvitschka and this one. So there seems to obviously be sort of turmoil there. Conte has come in and doesn't seem to obviously appeal to him, and obviously for the reason he's signed Lukaku. Why Napoli signing Lukaku? It's because you have no use for him. So add insult to injury, you've taken the number 9 off him, so now he's relegated to what have you. So at the end of the day, do
you think Napoli were being wrong by adding an extra 5 million to the Al Ali deal in the last minutes?
It's not just Napoli though. Like, okay, I get that, but it's Napoli, yes, but it's also his wages as well. Like, I still think that, like, if they did that, but like his wage demands, for example, weren't that high, then maybe the deal still would have gone ahead. Or, for example, had they actually had to come to some sort of agreement early on in the window, then maybe there'd been no issue. And obviously, Chelsea was an option. I'm sure there would have been other European. I think the big thing with Osimhen is that I generally think that he believed that there'd have been more clubs in Europe that were wanting to pay for his signature. I think Napoli thought that as well, potentially.
Similar to Lukaku.
Sorry?
Similar to Lukaku. But
I think the issue though is that you have to know what your value truly is. Osimhen in 2024, should you demand 300,000 a week? No, you can't. Osimhen in 2024, are you a world-class striker? No, you're not.
Yeah.
That's just the sad reality
Yes.
that people need to accept.
Yeah.
So
By the
if you're
way,
not a world-class striker,
yes.
you
No.
can't make certain
Even
demands.
a world class striker. It's not like how is Harry Kane on 300k a week at Bayern Munich? What striker in the world football right now, like posting strike? I don't know how much Haaland is on, but I don't think Haaland is on 300 plus k a week.
Yes, it is. Haaland, yes. Lewandowski, Kane is, I think, as well.
So wait, are they all on 300k a week? Kane isn't on
Yeah.
300k a week, is he?
I think
Is he on 300k?
I don't.
Wait, yes. Where did he say he wanted 300k? Because
and this
I'm hearing people.
Like that's a source story. I think.
No, because I'm hearing people. Hearing people say that source was false.
Yeah, I don't think
Kane
the
won
200k weeks. I think maybe at the beginning, maybe he may have, but I think that as the window continued, because basically the thing with the Chelsea offer is that they offered him less than he's currently earning. I think that's the main issue.
Kenny,
So now, let's go. It says according to Sky Sports, Osimhen was asking for a wage package over 300,000.
Yeah,
so
that's
Sky
what-
Sports lying.
Sky Sports are not the most.
No, they're not the most.
They're not the most reliable.
I agree.
Yeah, they're not the most reliable, but it's not core of Madrid's zone. So
no, yeah.
So, but essentially, what I'll say. So I'll just finish my point. Irrespective, even if we take the fact that maybe it was less, I still think it's not wise. Obviously, the whole Instagram thing, but also burning bridges at your club. You know, if you're gonna do, you have to at least find, much like what happened with like Raheem Sterling at Chelsea.
Hold on, no, wait, 68.
Yeah.
This can't be real.
Right, okay.
No.
68k.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I think there was one that said 4 million. I don't know if that's true.
According to the mod, you got 4 million.
Yeah, I don't think that's
4 million in add-ons.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true. The demand zone.
Come on, that's
No, because this is from CFC Pies, who says Chelsea's offer to Osimhen revealed 4 million per season guaranteed, plus another 4 million euros in bonuses, 2 mil for USL qualification, 2 mil for goals and appearances. The 4 million euros guaranteed is less than half of his Napoli salary.
But when he says guaranteed, that means it's after tax then.
By 52.
So if he's so it's probably like they offered him like 136.
4 million is about 76k a week.
To be honest, it sounds like
no, but if he says guaranteed, that means that his net is basically.
Oh, that's pre-tax,
bro.
Yeah, that's
76k.
That's
to be honest,
it is guaranteed. That's great.
That sounds like a transfer fee with options. To be honest, win the Champions League, or the bonuses.
So basically all those bonuses. But I think
no, I don't know.
But again, it's
that sounds crazy. 4 million really. Are you really often? I don't know. That sounds
so
crazy.
okay. So artists, if you're in Osimhen's shoes, what should he do? If you're advising him, what should Osimhen do?
Well, I mean, you obviously you try and somehow salvage the Saudi deal because you're not going to be playing. You're not going to be playing. I mean, your international careers is whatever. It's fine because we don't know what's happening. So you're probably going to be picked for Nigeria, regardless of what Nigeria do, because Nigeria as a national team federation are a bunch of bums and clowns right now. So it is what it is. But for your own professional career, you've got to try and get something with the Saudi deal, and if not, force a move in January. And as I said, there's certain teams, maybe Madrid, whatever, that could potentially use a striker on loan. Like that's me. If you try and start with Saudi or try and get an urgent loan move in January and like be reasonable with your wages, you're gonna have to take 65, someone between 65 to 70k potentially a week on your wages. Any team in Europe, like that's it. Because ultimately, if you don't leave and you're just basically sidelined to the reserves, then you're definitely not getting anything. So even Saudi are probably not going to be coming back in for you if you've been basically rotting.
Because like Gab Marcos said, just stay on the bench. You have a few international games and go again in January. How do you know anybody in January is going to go in for Osimhen? Like, and I think this is why you have to build, because I was watching Football Fans Tribe, and again, look, bless them, 100% friends of mine, they're really cool. But this notion that like Osimhen is a world-class striker, no, he's in 2024. Osimhen is not a world-class striker. He's not. I'm sorry.
No. I just like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it's the way. You know, I think sometimes with certain, not all, but certain Nigerian players, is that there's a way that this could have been handled. Like if you look at the way that Sancho and Sterling was handled, for example, and they're on, moderately high wages as well. I think Sancho's on more wages. There's a way that you could handle it with your club that you can still end up getting the move that you want. Okay. And it's unfortunately just Osimhen just didn't handle this in the way that he should constructively. Whether that's because early on in the transfer window, for most of the transfer window, he thought that he was going to get multiple offers. He could keep his wage demands high, agency fees, etc., etc. That's not going. That's just not going to happen. I'm sure Sancho is taking a pay cut to go to Chelsea effectively, not a massive one, but he's taking a pay cut. And Sterling has obviously got a loan move. So these are the things that you got to that he should have been thinking about. Because sorry, I know I'm speaking about, but I've just finished this. Because from what Fabrizio and also all people were saying at the start of the window, it seemed to me that Osimhen felt that he could take the terms earlier on. I'm not going to accept this because I want this. And at the end of the day, he didn't have any power in the situation. It's as simple as that. Anyway,
Hokage, where you was with this whole Osimhen thing?
Can I speak after Hokage?
Yeah.
Osimhen, man, I'm not really sure what to think, dude. So why did the Al Hilal thing stop, or wherever he was going?
Like at the last minute, Napoli added an extra 5 mil. And Ali were like, nah, man, that's not what we agreed upon. That's from what I read. But so basically, the European window is short, but they have until Monday for the Saudi deal to go through, because the Saudi window shuts on Monday.
Bro, if I'm Osimhen, man, start practicing your mashallahs and alhamdulillahs, man, because what are you going to do? Not play football for...
No, but Hokage, even if you do that, though, they still need to agree a fee.
Practicing your mashallah.
So basically, because the issues are, Napoli are like, if you know a man is rich, you're going to try and go as deep into his pockets as possible. So Napoli are like, 10 mil, 50, because we know you have the money. So there's nothing Osimhen could do, because Napoli have to agree a certain transfer fee with him. And now, if you've burnt bridges, Napoli are like, either we get as much from Alele as possible, or all right, then we'll just let you rot on the bench and let you rot in the reserves.
So I really don't know what Osimhen does here, because his next chance is the winter window, and that's in
January.
That starts like January 1st, right? Something like that, I think. So Osimhen, you're about to go, because when I feel like when Conte says, I don't want you, and you're gonna go to the reserves and not play football.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it. That's it. 100%.
That's it. And if he's saying that, and they're signing the likes of Billy Gilmore and Scott McSauce to play, and you're gonna be in the reserves, that tells all you need to know. And today, Lukaku literally came in, scored the equalizer before they ended up winning 2-1 in the end. I think Anguissa got the final goal in the 97th minute. So, Osimhen, bro, I can't think of other situations like this, to be honest. So I don't know what the precedent is. Like, what have players done in the past? Because, so what was the issue with the Chelsea deal issue? Was that they're offering what, like 50K a week, 60K a week?
I think the Chelsea deal is that the stuff wasn't guaranteed. It was just a whole lot of bonuses. Like, I think IK says was just, I think it's all about performance based, where if you hit certain targets, it could go up to 175, 200, but he wanted like, no, I want a guaranteed base beyond just these extras and bonuses. Because basically, like, my thing is, here's the reality, Hokage, is, Osimhen, you need this move more than Chelsea need you. Chelsea should get a striker. They should. They don't need, they're not desperate for a striker. They should get a striker.
I know why.
They don't really need one. Osimhen needs to find
Chelsea
play.
are kind of desperate for a striker, man.
Who is more desperate? Osimhen to play for a club, or Chelsea to get a striker? Who is in a more desperate situation?
Dude, yeah.
So it's basically like Osimhen, you're in a more vulnerable situation than Chelsea. Chelsea like, oh, we know the situation with you at Napoli. We know what's happened to Ali, so we're in a stronger position. So we can actually the terms here, because we know that you are desperate because you're in a desperate situation. Because if you don't accept a deal, you don't play.
Yeah, and I think with Chelsea, although us fans say they need a striker, and I know they were in for Tony and Osimhen, I feel like to some level they have trust in Nico Jackson just due to the fact of how many games this guy starts and plays under Pochettino, and now under Maresca, he seems to be a starter so far. So I think in that case, also Chelsea wasn't too desperate for a striker, because as bad as Nico Jackson is, and yes, he misses so many chances, I think he scored like 15 goals in the Prem last season, right? Something like that. That's a decent return, but I just trying to think, are there other situations that have been like this? Because I don't know, Osimhen, you're about to play reserves. You're about to only train for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Then you become less attractive in the winter. At least if you go to, if he ends up going to Al Hilal, I think you said till Monday he has.
Yeah.
If he ends up going to Al Hilal, you're going to play. You're more attractive because you've been training. You've been getting match time. Yes, it's Saudi Poop League and whatever. You're getting match time. You're gonna go play. You're gonna go play with the kids for 4 months right now.
And you make your 400K tax free.
And also, nobody gets to see you play.
Yeah.
No, because my thing about this is that in January, okay, we saw you play 6 African qualification games. I'm sorry, as a club where we are putting money in you, would it be wise to go in for Osimhen in January, where like we've hardly seen him play? We've not seen you play this season.
Yeah, and the thing is with Napoli is like, they're being stubborn on the they're being stubborn on the price now. I'm interested to see in winter, are they going to be stubborn on a price again? Because I could easily see the way Napoli have done business in the past, they're going to stay stubborn on a pretty high price tag that teams probably won't want to pay. So Osimhen, you're dealing with Napoli, a club that's hard to do business with. You're not guaranteed to move in the winter either.
No.
If they're going to stay stubborn with the price tag, you could go 9 months playing reserve football. 9 months. Now, say Lukaku gets ACL injury, whatever, then that's a different scenario. Conte, he's there in your reserves, use him. But Lukaku doesn't really get injured like that.
Can I go on this?
Okay, but what I think though is someone actually made a mention here, because someone said this in the streets. Is this Conte's decision, or does this come from the board? Have the board said that whatever has happened, we've broken down relationship with this guy, Conte. Make sure that whatever the case, this guy doesn't play. So Conte has made it seem it's a footballing thing, but he's been told by the board that, bro, a condition of you coming here is that we have broken down our situation with him for whatever reason. He must not be part of your squad. Okay, bet. Let me go find a striker that I know then. So could this be a board thing?
This could be true.
One more point. I just think behind this whole thing, it's just a horrible. Whoever his manager is, horrible manager, horrible guy.
Well, agent. That's what's going on. Agent. His agent is trash. His agent is trash.
His agent, yeah, whatever it is. His agent has just really fucked this up for the last year now too. So that's another big issue that he has to sort out. But yeah.
Okay, so before I come to Kenny, then to Gato, let me quickly hit this. So shout out to NCZ, who says, Osimhen, it's time to learn Arabic body, if you can go there. Please, NFF, don't call up this bomb anymore to the national team. But 65K a week offer from Chelsea is a joke. Now, again, we don't know whether that 65K is real. And according to a Nigerian priest, we shouldn't call him up. Because there's a priest that said that we shouldn't call him up. So, shout out to Miguel Rabines. If I'm being honest, I'm not really that forced we didn't get Osimhen. I think he's overrated. Also, striker market is dead. I feel that Chelsea should have still gotten a striker. I'm sorry. I'm not on this Nico Jackson trail. I'm sorry, no. Like Nico Jackson is not a striker to be relied on either point.
Yeah. You're not on the Kojak hype, man.
Nah. But my thing though is that I still feel that I don't know. Could Chelsea have done? But it's one of those weird things where you know what it is. I want to know exactly how much Chelsea offered.
No, but HS, you have the ow to compliment.
The ow, the Droto.
Drodo.
I don't know. Osimhen is right for asking 300K.
Yeah.
Rush. No. But here's the thing though. That's academy tax.
Exactly.
Maybe you should ask for.
You can't use Rashford because that's academy. See, my thing though is, Osimhen as a player in 2024. Should he be demanding 300K a week? And the answer is no.
On that, that's not even academy tax. It's just Rashford was smart. You have to strike when the iron is hot. The guy just came in out of a crazy season under Oli. He knew if he come, he knew he was the guy. So you
And
come
that
when you know you have to know when to make such demands. If Osimhen
Maybe
did
he
this
should
demand,
have.
if Osimhen did this demand last year, no, the people would have gave it to him free. It wouldn't even be an
Yeah.
issue.
plus
No
Rashford
one would
Maybe
even bat.
has been in
Even with
United for a
even
long
bat an
time.
eye. All this money, they wouldn't. No one will even say, "Oh, he's asking for too much." But like
maybe
I
he
said,
should ask for 300k naira.
That can buy you nothing, bro.
That's like isn't that like $1,000?
That can buy you like
Isn't
some
that like
biscuits.
$500?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kenny,
that's
it's
barely
more than
anything. But the thing is that him last season, you had your crazy season and especially as
no.
as
2 seasons ago.
yeah, last season. Yeah, it was the end of last season. Last season, basically, last summer, basically, that's when the season. So last summer, that's when he was the hot commodity that time. As a footballer, sometimes you have to know.
Yes,
You don't know,
strike when the
especially
iron is hot.
as Osimhen, who has had injury issues, and in football, like one summer you're that guy, next summer you can't be forgotten, and that's what happened to him. He obviously, I don't think his fault, but unluckily for him, he had the bad AFCON, and if you pile up that with the fact that Napoli finished like A for that the bad season, he was injured for most of that season. So now you're coming with a price tag already because you want to go and sign that contract, which you put a silly clause of 100. I think it was 135 million. That was his release clause at first. No one was going to pay that.
Agents, man, his agents screwed him.
And at the beginning, that's what they were asking for. That's why when you got clubs like maybe PSG, all those people interested, no one was going to pay that release clause and pay him that salary as well. So now at the end of the window, now Napoli had no choice but to reduce the price. Don't forget, like they reduced the price by a lot, more than half that price. We're talking about 65 million for him, 70. Like I think they bought him for 80. I think they bought him for 80 million. So they were even allowing him to leave for less than they even bought him.
Yeah,
that's how bad the market was right now. And obviously, as you see right now, not a lot of teams have actually that much money to pay for players. And the thing with Chelsea is that they've how do you call it? You see them, they're selling. There's a reason why they sold Sterling and stuff like that as well. It's because of salaries. You see, Chelsea are trying to lower the salaries. So now the thing is that you're coming now, and is at the end of the transfer. They obviously are trying to show you they're proposing a certain amount of money. But for me, where I see is him and his agent. His agent has been talking a lot in the press. Oh, Osimhen is that type of player. No, he deserves a certain amount of. And now when you're looking at the field, is supply and demand. There's no one
that's it's like that agency and stuff. Like, what's that supposed to do? Is that supposed to now make the demand better? Like, oh, he's not like. So I'm like, see, as an agent, and I think someone made the mention, his agent has only 3 players on his books, 3, and Osimhen is the top player on his books. So it shows that you're not a very good agent because as an agent, you should know the value of your player. You can't talk up the value of Osimhen in 2024 because, as you said, you were injured for most of last season and Napoli had a bad season. Nobody is talking about Osimhen as one of the top strikers right now.
HH, can I
hold on.
Can I speak on this?
Yeah.
And obviously it's quite sad now because if he doesn't find a move, if you don't get a move to Saudi Arabia, you're just gonna rot there for 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, it's sad to see, man. Hopefully, he can get a move there. But that's even if he goes to Saudi Arabia now. Like, who is going to buy if he wants to come back to Europe? Who's going to want to buy him? That's the thing. I'm like, when you go Saudi Arabia, it's tough to come back to Europe. I don't like most of the players that come back. They have to break their contracts or like they have to leave. Like,
but I mean, because someone just even made a mention here, man, is a Napoli that stubborn that you're going to pay a guy upwards of 200 and something a week to play in the reserves?
No,
sorry. So 200 a week and he's not playing at all in your team. Are you that stubborn?
That's a dream life, man. That's a dream life.
I mean, HH, they paid 77 million to Lille back, for Osimhen. And at Lille he was decent, but he didn't have a season like he had in Napoli.
And the thing is now is obviously, the Saudi league obviously they work as a when you buy a player, they buy him for the league. But the thing is that now they just bought Ivan Toney now. So which team is he gonna play for? Because if you're looking at these top teams, like they just bought Al Ali for Tony. They just bought Tony for Al Ali. I wanna say they have Ronaldo. They have Ronaldo. You have How Hilal. They have Mitrovic. So I'm like, which team in Saudi Arabia now are they going to buy Osimhen for? So now the thing is that if Saudi Arabia don't come for you, you're going to be stuck there for 6 months.
Yes, a long time. Yeah.
And after that, who's going to come buy you? Like in the winter, you bet. People might come even for less. People might come even for less money than Chelsea showed you this summer. You might have to half your wages, even more. Well,
no, because my thing though is that because Kenny, is there any guarantee anybody will come for him in the winter window? There's no guarantee.
No, people will come for him, but Napoli, you better load that price, and Osimhen, you better load that wages as well. That's the only way. No one is going to be coming for him after 6 months of not playing for the type of transfer or the wages he's going he's going to have to take a pay cut. You have to rebuild that. He has to rebuild his reputation. Because as of right now, his reputation is probably the lowest he's ever been.
So hold on, let me come to Gatlock and then to Eki with this. Gatlock.
Okay, let me try and get this out. How did both deals screw up? Chelsea wanted to give him chicken change, and Al Halil, you said.
So basically, Al Ali, the deal was done, but apparently Napoli added an extra 5 mil in the last place, and Ali said, "No, we're not good." So that's what opened till Monday, and Chelsea lowballed him.
Okay, so Chelsea, that one is a bit understandable. They have so many players, so
and also remember Sterling. You're getting Sterling off the books because of his wages. So the whole point is we're trying to lower the wages. So.
Yeah. For Al Hilal, the Saudi guys, the Qatar, whoever they are, the Napoli, you're stupid. I'm sorry, you're quite stupid because I'm pretty sure this guy's on a lot of money with you guys. Was he registered for Serie?
No,
he's not registered for the squad. He's not part of the squad for the season.
So he wasn't registered for Serie, and he can't be registered until January.
Yeah.
That's bad because you see, I was gonna say, well, Osimhen, just wait a while, let Conte get sacked, and you can come in. Although then someone now brought up the point: is it Conte that is keeping you out, or is it the club? So if it's the club,
I believe it's the club.
If it's the club, then you are screwed. You gotta get out of there. But Napoli too, you are quite stupid because why would you add 5 mil to keep a guy that is on or probably 200 plus? You're not.
No, it's true, but you're like, this is Saudi. Let's try and get as much money from them. See, it's sort of like it's like a game of chicken. Man, how much money can I go? Okay, more. Because you know that if you know a man is rich, you want to ask for more. But then you have to know, because you know you want a lot of that money, but you want to know what is the limit to what they'll say no. But how far can you push the limits? Okay, 100, 120, 130, 140. Because you know they have it. They have the money. But they may just say, you know what, I know I have the money, but come on. Now you just take it at the maker now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm happy Al did what they did, man, because Napoli sell the guy, okay? It's enough. Although, to be fair to Osimhen, man, I mean, you're going to Saudi at what, 25?
Come on, Gatlock, generational wealth, man.
How much are they offering him? Well, no offense, I don't think that generation. I think that is too like
I think I was hearing something about 60-something mil over the 3 years or something, 60-something million euros, I think he'd get.
60-something million over 3 years. That's how many per week? Is it close to what maybe Manuel or Co are getting? I don't think that's generational. I think that's just top player in Real Madrid's world. I don't think it's generational like that, HH. But if it's generational world, fine, go do what you can. But for Osimhen, man, so I don't know. I think it's good either way because going to Saudi at this time it's a bit.
So basically, say 25 million pounds per year, $33 million per year, and for 4 years.
Okay, I guess that's okay. I want to know how much that is per week. So hold on. What's
I
it
think
per
it's
year
like
again?
500 or 600. I think it was 600.
So it's $33 million per year.
I think
So
that
that's
makes you the top earner in every European club. Like, I would say,
That's
probably.
about
And also, it's apparently tax free.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
serious.
tax free though. Yeah,
And
that's the
there's
thing
no
is
tax.
tax free.
Okay. That's some good money. That's some good. Okay,
Very
fine.
good money.
Okay, fine. Okay. Have at it then. Have at it. Go for a generational award though. But he needs to leave. Look, you said it's on Monday, right? That the Saudi
League. So they have until Monday to close the Saudi deal.
He has time. I don't see this.
No, but it's not down to him. It's down to Napoli. They've already agreed the wage thing, but it's about the transfer fee.
No, but
Napoli and Saudi.
Saudi bought a player already. They bought Tony. He was
they bought
Tony. No,
both
of them at the same time.
They were trying to get both
of
them.
They were trying to get Osimhen first, and they saw
No. I think it was for both of them.
No, because it's the same club. It's the same Al Ali that was going for both of them.
Yeah, it was.
But Firmino's leaving.
Firmino's leaving. So that's what he's always, because they have a quota there, so it's 1 in, 1 out. They can't take both because there's a certain amount of players.
I read that the deal was for both.
No. Basically, they made a deal for both. Because if one accepts, they have a backup plan. So basically, Osimhen was plan A and Tony was plan B. But obviously, they saw that Osimhen was more leaning to the Chelsea side, so they went for plan B.
Kenny. Yeah, usually the positive guy here. You can't be giving us news like this. Are you trying to tell me that this guy is
but that's real. Like,
bro.
If Saudi was interested, if Saudi was interested in him now, you would start seeing Osimhen to Saudi. You're not seeing no Saudi links.
Oh my goodness.
There's a reason why.
Osimhen, you gotta. I don't know how you double it, but you gotta find somebody, maybe go to MLS. I don't know. You gotta find something, man. Because if you are staying there for 6 months, although in Nigeria is shameless enough to pick you, are you trying to read that?
Yeah, because I'm not sure what that is, man. So,
hold on.
Yeah, go for Kato.
Wait, can I speak on?
Yeah.
If Osimhen doesn't find a new club and he's you better just strap him that mask and play for the under 21s.
Wait, hold on. AK, what's it? AK.
Yeah, I mean, it's a situation, man. I mean, it's very bro, this guy fucked himself over.
How?
Bro, I think for me, it's just you have to, at some point, you have to know, if I'm going to play for a club or if I'm not going to play. So, at some point, I don't know if the 68K a week is true. If that's true, that's insulting. I can't lie. Because I saw João Felix make 150 a week.
No, but again, we don't know what is true. We don't know so let's not say anything. It's just alleged. We don't know exactly what the offer was from Chelsea.
But he should have moved the season after Napoli won the title, because there were already tensions starting that summer, and I think he screwed up by almost signing that release clause and saying and almost saying 130 million or 130 million is the fee that other teams have to pay. Let's be real, HH. If a team after that summer spent 90 mil on Osimhen, we wouldn't be saying that's an overpay. Teams, if Osimhen would cost 80 to 90 mil, teams would get him that summer. And Napoli would still make a profit. So the fact that he stayed an extra year, what happened in that extra year? I think they were trying to add some type of continuity with the team that won the title, but again, they hired Rudy Garcia, so that itself there's no continuity there. So he kind of messed up there. If I were him, I'll be honest, bro. If I were him, I don't care, bro. I collect my 250K a week, stay in Naples. And
I'll just chill out. So basically while away your career.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you have to put food on the table. I heard that he came from a kind of a poor family, so, bro, 250K a week, you're not doing anything, bro, just chill, enjoy life.
But if you have an ambition to do
Naples might be
something,
dangerous out there for him. You know what I'm saying?
oh, Kenny, come on, Kenny, let's talk.
Wait,
Wait, let me bring in. So Elijah, talk to me real quick. Elijah.
Hold on, let me play something real fast.
Oh god,
this guy is mad, man.
Whoever, I don't ever go against any team or whoever. You understand? I don't get time for nonsense talk. Do you understand? Injury. Our last match we played against Lecce, I get injury.
I think that's where the downfall started. Remember when he went on that rant?
That's what I said. Yeah.
That's where I agree. That's where the beginning of the end started. This guy is mad. How do you fumble 2 bags in 24 hours, 48 hours? The thing is, this guy is at risk of being like he's in the middle of nowhere. He's just there. He's just a guy. He's a free agent, in my opinion. He's a free agent because he has no club. Even if he's with the reserves at Napoli, I don't consider that being part of the club. But that's God, bro. Like, I really fumbled the bag.
No. But Elijah, we have until Monday. He has until Monday to try and get the Saudi deal done.
He's a paid free agent.
But you got to understand though, Saudi Arabia, when they do their contracts, like from what I've read in articles, they don't like being pushed. They don't like being like messed with. Either you give us a decision or we leave you alone. And because he hasn't given them a clear-cut decision, they have the right to leave him alone. Then Osimhen is going to look even more of a dumbass. The money that they're gonna give you, that's gonna help. If you have ideas and stuff like that, you want to help the family in the village, stuff like that. So do it. Like what Gatlock was saying, take the quote unquote generational wealth and you're good. But I feel like this guy's ego is what's holding him back.
So but the thing with the Saudi deal, was that down to Osimhen breaking it down, or was it down to Napoli?
No, the biggest thing that I saw, so I was on to Elijah, was that when Fabrizio and Ornstein was certain, I think when Fabrizio was tweeting about it, they always were mentioning all the time that the release clause was the big thing. The release clause was the big thing. The whole deal was contingent on the release clause being Osimhen. So I know we can talk about Napoli adding a bit more, but the fact that it got protracted this long was because it seemed to me from what I'm saying that he wanted because he essentially wanted a release clause inserted into his contract, which any club is like, okay, it's fine, but he probably wanted it to be quite low, maybe say 30-40 mil, so that potentially that could open up a way for him to go back to Europe. And obviously, if you're a Saudi club, Saudi team, you're thinking like, okay, yeah, bro, fine, we'll give that to you, but you want us to pay you high wages, and you want us to give you a lower release clause, sort of. How does that make sense? You know, that was the big stumbling block, I think. Sorry, go on, Elijah.
He was basically. Can you put course comment up?
No, okay. Sorry, continue, Elijah.
Wow, that's wild.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's also the truth too, because you got, in a way, your word is also being held when you're doing the discussions. My thing is, I think he tried to shortball both sides and try to make himself look like the good guy here. But you got to understand, you haven't been that great in the last 18 months.
You have to know your value. You have to know your value.
Especially when we sat here in January and February and we watched this guy shorthand his country when they needed him most. I kid you not. That final against Ivory Coast, he could have scored twice. He could have done more against South Africa. But he was a ghost. How do you ghost for your country? I have that same issue I tell with Salah. You can't go for your country and be good for your club. You got to do one. You have to do both, in my opinion. If you want to be great, you got to do both. Osimhen has the ability to be great, but it's like he picks and chooses when to be great. That's not going to help his quote unquote legacy. Right now, he's the bad guy. I honestly, bro, at this rate, if no one's going to come for you, twerk for New York City FC. Twerk for Charlotte.
You know what? Elijah.
That's stupid. You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Hey,
New York.
The Knicks. The thriving Nigerian community here.
Oh my gosh.
HH can go next.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me quickly get some quick debates with the account to Bupinda. Shout out to Wink, who said someone called Chelsea versus Palace.
That's wild. That's wild.
I mean, it's not loud, man. There's
an element of truth, man. Jeez, man.
It's actually true, man.
Wig, you're a prick. Wig, you're a bastard. Wig, you are a bastard.
He's not wrong.
You're a bastard. Don't come out.
I mean, can you call Enzo really part of the band?
No, I know you guys. Do come out. The reporting was that Chelsea till their first offer on Osimhen's team did not even reply. This better not be true. This better not be true, because apparently they had a delegation in Napoli. See, Osimhen, please don't make us look bad. Look, I'm already suffering with how 419 has made Nigerians look bad globally and everything. We don't need anything else. Osimhen, please tell me you did not even respond to their. Don't say that these guys came to Chelsea, came to Napoli, and you didn't even respond to them. Please, I don't believe this is true.
I mean, Osimhen is quite hard. He's a hard-headed.
Kenny, whatever they say, but I'm praying that's not true. Please.
And I'm sorry, that agent, man, he needs to sack this guy immediately.
Yeah, the guy's trash. That agent, okay, so sorry, before I go to Popendo, so real quick, Mr. Broski, thoughts on this whole Osimhen thing? Prolific media. Bopinda, talk to me.
I mean, what I don't understand is if you, I looked at the stats he had in Serie A, and besides that, you know, the winning season, you know, where they won the title, he never scored more than 15 goals. Now, are you going to tell me that someone who doesn't score more than 15 goals in the Serie A has the right to earn 300K, for example, in the Premier League or any other European top league? That's not enough. That's just not enough. You know, I mean, in my opinion, he shouldn't earn more than 200K.
And 200K is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, you know?
Yeah.
And I think his agent messed up with, you know, after they won the title, they should have gone in.
Yes.
To push a move.
That's
and
I
think,
when the highness hot, yes.
And I think they would have been in a better position. There were more people interested, and even back then, you know, there were clubs looking for strikers. I think Bayern just, you know, signed, or I think that was Bayern didn't have a striker. PSG were looking for a striker. So there were many clubs, you know, looking for a striker, and probably also ready to pay that money, because, you know, Bayern spent 100 million on a 31-year-old Harry Kane. Osimhen is way younger. So I don't think that he played it or his agent played it good, but I also think, and that's what, I don't know if you heard, if you watched the podcast with Patrice Evra, on the Overlap channel, you know, with
yes.
Yeah, and he also talked about Pogba, and he said that he has too many yes men in his camp, and I think that's the deep issue with Osimhen. I think people, you know, they hype him up for maybe performances that are just, you know, decent. And then he, you know, gets just, you know, overconfident and says, "Oh, I deserve that." And let's be real, he should have just left Napoli after what was the name of the coach again? I forgot.
Spalletti.
Yeah, after Spalletti left, because we all saw it. It wasn't a single player. For me, it was the system that really worked together. And when you see that the coach is leaving, you don't know who are they going to bring in. Someone, that's the best excuse to leave a club, and he should have done it there. So that's upon himself, and demanding that high wages is crazy to me.
So 87. Real quick before you go, thoughts on the whole Osimhen thing. 87. 87. All right. Guys, it's been swell. It's been real tomorrow. Let's hope Chelsea.
Oh, you're going to talk about the
We're not going to talk about Basmati.
Oh no! Don't vote.
Yes.
We'll save it for Sunday. Trust me, we'll save it for Sunday. So guys, I'll see you on Sunday. We'll talk
See
more
you
on
guys.
Sunday. Peace out.